Hello, this is Nana and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be live streaming on this diamond painting. I still have a lot to do. Plus I've been working offline on some needle books that I wanted to show you. You've seen some of them, but I will be showing some more, a few more I've done and a couple I'm finishing up and I plan on doing more because I really do enjoy them. So if anybody listens to this live stream or is interested in purchasing one of these slow stitches eventually, just leave me a comment on my email. So I will continue on with doing this live stream. And I'm also going to set up, I left it not very organized here the last time I was here, and I'm going to organize my work so that I can find things much more easier than I did already. Let's see. So a whole bunch of black. So I'm going to work all over the place today. All right, and I'll be working on it until I've had enough to do. I just want to get a lot of this done. It's raining outside and just a good day to do some work inside on here. Okay. So I'm trying to put all my diamonds off screen in order because I used to do it so, there's my magnifying glass too. Let's see. There. All right, in case I need that, I'll put it right there. And I'm going to start putting them. I used to have them way more organized than what I have them now. So now I'm going to put them in order to make them more easier for every time I come on here to do. So let's see what I can do here. There's one. So maybe I'll do a little bit of black. Get that set up. There's black. And I'm just going to put them in order. It'll make it so much easier for me to see. There's 4. That's 3. Missing 2. All right, where's 2? There we go. We'll do a few of these and try to make it nice and clean for me to do on here. All right. All right, let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning, sunshine. You're my sunshine. Wait a minute. Is that the one I've already screwed up? Well, I'll do that one. It was you're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Well, thanks. I need all the help. How you doing anyways? How you doing, Miss Southern Belle? What's been going on with you? You've been busy working at your house? Or I was seeing that last video you did. You were at your old house, I think. I don't think you're in your new house yet, are you? Your sister is, but I don't think you are. I've been working on my more offline on my little stitching books. And my mom likes red, so I've designed one that I'm going to make for my mom. And just give you a little peek of the stuff. Since I said on here I was going to show you. I'm going to do some of this. I might be on here for a little while today because I really am behind on this picture. So I might just hang out here for a while. Thank you for the thumbs up. So these are the stitch books, the original ones I showed before. They're called Slow Stitch Needle Books. And these were the ones I did. The original one there was 2 of them. And they're mine. I consider them mine. There is that one. Shut this light off for now. Okay. Oh, from Marion. Well, hello, welcome. Oh, I don't want to show that much, but anyways, there's a needle book that I got. That's the one, and that's the original one. These two, that one, and where's my original one? Right here. She says, "Hello, I am busy." Hi, Jack. How are you? And so that's the two original ones I had done. And my neighbor's friend, I always give her something for Christmas. She's a young girl that does butterflies, raises butterflies. And I made her one. Hi, Bill. I made her one similar to these two were kind of made for me. And then I started making all kinds. This one is made for my daughter. That's made for my daughter. Oh, you're at your new home. That's cool. This one's made for my daughter. That one. And then I have one that's made for my sister. I'm going to pull this up. Got a little wrinkled here. But my sister likes green, so I made that one for my sister. Oh, it's upside down. Is it upside down? Yeah, it is upside down. It's like this way. Yeah. Well, thanks, Miss Southern Belle. That's my sister's, and then I got one. All right. Oh, yeah, it's the front right there, though. And then I got one for my granddaughter who likes black and orange, so I made her this one. See the black and orange and the flowers on it. Thanks, Bill. So that's that one. Because she likes black. And then the little girl that likes this one, I made her this one. She does butterflies, so it's different but similar. So that's the one I made her. I only have to do the pocket on it, but she's a young kid, so I knew she'd like all kinds of charms on it. So this was like a butterfly mania one. And then I have, what's the ones I got left? All right. And then I'm working on this one's my mom's. My mom's going to be red. I really like the color of this one. That's the beginning of it. I haven't started doing it all, but it's going to be red. Got some lace down here, and then I got to do stitches in there. But this should be pretty. This one's a red one for my mom. So that's what it is. And I got to do one for my niece. And then I'm going to make some to probably sell if people are interested. Okay, you guys are all talking, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm supposed to do. This. Wait a minute. Okay, I got. Well, thanks, Miss Southern Belle. I'm happy that they're turning out pretty good. I'm actually going to make a wallet too next time. I just can't do them online sometimes because I got to get this done. But I'm going to work on a slow stitch wallet. Potatoes are growing amazing. Okay, so let's see. And then I got some exciting things growing in the garden. I got my first pepper flower, which I don't know what a pepper flower is. Open this morning. Got some grape flower setting. Grape flowers? What are they? Are these flowers or edibles? I don't know what they are. Oh, you have your own talent, Miss Southern Belle. You have your own talent. So what did you got? So I don't know what is that first pepper flower? I don't know what that is, Bill, and I don't know what for pepper farm. What did you say? Yeah, yeah, but what is a pepper? Oh, wait a minute, my pepper plant. Oh, a pepper one, just a pepper plant has a flower on it, and you have grapevine. There's a cluster of flowers on it. Okay, I grew grapes when I lived in my old house, which I wouldn't grow again because I didn't like the grapes. I don't like. I wanted to grow seedless grapes. I don't like grapes with pits in them. So I had lots of them. That's why I didn't grow them here. She thanks for asking. She's mending, but very slowly. And she fell again though, right, Miss Southern Belle? Do you know she kind of fell on my driveway on her face? Um, but she's mending good. But the doctor said she'd always have to go to therapy because it's never going to recuperate. Happy birthday, Mike. Hello, Nan. Happy birthday, Mike. No way, Nana. I have Concord ones that they're only good for juicing. There are seeds in them. Yeah, I don't like grapes with seeds in them. I don't. I mean, I know that the ones that are seedless, they're not. They're been fooled around with to make them, but I like them better. So, how is Mr. Mike doing this morning? Finally caught you on. It's been ages since I talked to you. Jack, I bet she could. Native American. What did we got? Can you do a Native American? Wait a minute. Can you do a Native American Indian? I'm not sure what you mean. Can I do a Native American Indian? What does that mean? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You're talking about I don't have the material right now for all that. If we're talking about a book like I was doing, I don't know. I don't have the stuff right now for that. I don't know. I'm confused of what we're talking about exactly. Well, Native American, because you have to have the kind of the colors for that. If I had the material and the colors for it, yes, I could do that. If that's what we're talking about. If we're talking about, can I do a needle book that's Native American? Yes, if I had the material and the right colors, which I probably have the right colors, but I don't have the material for it. Yes, if that's what we're talking about. Oh, oh my goodness! Taking dad to another emergency room. He might have had a heart attack. Going to breakfast then to the hospital. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope your dad feels better. Yeah, me too. Sorry to hear that. So, Jack, where are you from? No. Oh gosh, Nana, she needs a gear to walk. She is. She has a walking stick. She didn't want to use it, but we talked her into it because we're too worried about her falling again, Miss Southern Belle. So we have this. It's got like four. It's not like just a stick because that's not strong enough. It's got four things on the base of it. Uh, Maintenance. Yeah, he was wondering if you could do the native. Oh yeah, you'd have to buy the diamond one. That's what we're talking about. Yes, I could do any diamond painting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I could do them. Oh yeah, I could do a Native American one. You just have to get me the kit and I could do it, but it will take a while because I'm not exactly quick on this one right now, but I could do them, yeah. Actually, I probably like it better. It'd have brighter colors on it, too. It'd have really nice colors on it. I actually offered to do this before. I said, if you send me the kit, I can do it. Send it to here. I'll do the kit and then send it back to you. That's what I'd say. And we'll negotiate what you want to pay for it to have it done. I'll get this done. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the light on. Oh, ooh, there you go. Looked over here. I wonder how much time I can get done some of this stuff. I could work hours on this before, and I just don't work hours on it anymore. Doing this diamond painting. But it was raining out, so I thought I'd come on here. I can't do much outside today. At least not yet, anyways. Oh, sure to go. See, the stuff pops really easy, these little diamonds. So, Bill, you getting any more new plants? And Miss Southern Bell's working hard on her new house. Shoot, is it not going in straight? These are giving me such a hard time, these little square ones. The round ones are way easier than these. Okay. I am a scarlet variegated. You are. What did you say? I am a scarlet variegated pepper. What do you mean? You're working on. Okay, I am. You are working on a scarlet variegated pepper. Gotcha. I just ordered the seeds. I'm going to grow them this winter. Oh, cool. So I think your aim is you like finding unusual things to grow, is what it looks like. You know what? I went to it was kind of fun. I went to a channel of yours that went. This guy is from well, the guy did the channel on a Canadian grower. I cannot believe that he are nice looking. I cannot believe that he is growing Meyer lemons out in Vancouver. I was like shocked. He's growing. He has to winterize them. He wraps them up in the winter, but I'm just shocked that he can actually grow Meyer's lemon outside in Vancouver. Mind you, Vancouver's temperatures aren't as cold as us. That was crazy. Yes, I thought it was cool, but he also Vancouver's weather is not. It goes cold, but not like us. It doesn't drop. I don't think as cold as what it is here. I have to go getting ready to do a video. Much love and respect, everyone. Bye, Jack. Thank you very much. Have a good one. All right. Trying to set up all my diamonds. It's such a mess right now. All right, let's see if I can find those antenna ones. 23, 26. There's 9, 10, 12. No, a picture like you are doing now. Oh yeah, you're way behind me, Jack. But yes, I can do them. I can do any kind of diamond painting. Doesn't really matter. Native American, yes, absolutely. And I think you're falling behind because we answered that a few minutes ago. But that's all. It's all good. It's all good. They cover them in the winter, but still, yeah, I still can't believe it didn't. You covered. So what? That still thing should be died off. I'm just shocked, Bill. I don't think the temperature drops as close as what it does for us. I don't think so. I think it's way colder here than Vancouver. Because that is shocking to see a lemon tree growing anywhere in Canada where they're protected and it's still in the ground. Like that is very shocking. God bless you too. Have a good day, Mike. I have to come on at night just so I can talk with you. It's been a while since I chatted with you. So yes, some prayers going out to your dad. So he hope he feels better. And I'll do a night live streaming so I can hopefully you can come and join me and we can talk a little bit better at night. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll come back tonight since the weather's all rainy outside. I can't get a whole lot of stuff done today. So I might come back tonight. I gotta really put some working time on this painting, which I have not done anything on it. So yeah, they are decorated on Christmas with lemons on it. What? Wait a minute. It can't. Okay. It can't. He said his temperature goes like 12 Celsius, but he has his covered in a greenhouse type environment. So, oh, so he puts Christmas tree lights on it and puts like a greenhouse and wraps around. I mean, I found that pretty incredible. I don't know if I'd go to that much trouble, but Bill, I think the idea is, wouldn't that be cool if I could do that? I would love it. It would be, people could see it in the wintertime that I'm actually growing lemons outside. That would be, but you said what did you say? The lowest temperature gets 12, which is, yeah, 12 Celsius. Oh, minus 12 Celsius. I got to look into that, Bill. I think that would really cool to do Christmas lights on a lemon tree and then keep it warm and have some kind of thing to protect it. I just can't see it working. I can't see it working well, but I was impressed by that video. Yeah, certainly was. I thought it was so cool. Some lemons can withstand a light. Well, we get really, I don't know, we get really, really strong cold weather. I have to see what the lowest temperature we get goes to in the wintertime. Because we'd have tons of snow on it. Like, I'd have to protect it from the snow too. It's pretty incredible. I'm sure people, when they see that, anybody in the gardening world sees a lemon tree out there in the wintertime, I'm sure people are pretty respectful of the guy saying how cool that is. Uh-oh, I'm missing some stuff. Satsuma Mandarin, I meant. Same as this. That will withstand some cold temperatures, yeah. So how's that? What are you doing with that lighting? The lighting thing you have going on. That they sent you that lighting. What are you doing with it? Did I see? I don't think I saw you light it up on the video, but I was wondering what you're doing with the actual light that person sent you. Are you doing anything cool with it? That light. I'm gonna put, speaking of light, I'm gonna put that on. I have no clue. They sent me them for a review. Well, it's cool that you got it for a review. Well, I know what I would do, but they're too short. I would use it for outside. Is it an outdoor one? If it's outdoors, I would put it outside. I have one, not like that, but I have one that goes around at night. When you saw my peach tree, that box, the raised bed I have for my peach tree, has those lights around it to light up at night. But it is a big cord. It's not, and it is an outdoor one. I don't know if you have, that looks like it's indoor. Yeah, it's indoor. Okay, so let's see. What would I do with the indoor light? I mean, it has, I would use it as a decorative piece, something where you're going to decorate something with it. You could use it indoors. I don't know offhand. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Like I said, I would use it as a decorative piece to light up some kind of other piece. You could actually, they decorate things with like a vase and they put bulbs and the lighting in that. Oh, you may put in your kayak. Well, okay, that's cool. But that's not an outdoor light, though, you said. And how long's the strip? It's not that big, is it? Like, it doesn't look like it's that long of a piece of a light strip. I know, might turn into a Gillian's Island. Might catch fire when out in the middle of the pond. I would think that would be too dangerous. Well, it's not dangerous. It's only like it looks like a battery operated one or whatever. Yeah. Like I said, I would use it more for decorative purposes. But that's me. Because it's indoors. I think I would be okay. Okay, well, then if you think you're going to be okay and you're not going to get zapped, then yeah, do it. Do something. You should show what you're going to use it on, anyways. Because you said you're going to do an update on the video, so you might as well do it somewhere where you're going to use it. Yeah, you are. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I put my numbers here. This is going to be much better for me now. Yes, much better. All right. Windows is 16. 16, okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, let's go and do this. Whoa, where'd it go? Well, I have to do some work on this thing. So what's your next video going to be on? Is it going to be on the light again? I should say, Bill, are you going on a camping trip, or what about the light? Watch your eyes, Nana. You get a diamond in the eye, you will know it. No, they don't go that bad, but yeah, I definitely will. But no, since it's me and you, I have to tell you. Um, oh, you want to go on a camping trip too bad? Oh, that's cool. Yes. So I think. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you, we got the shingle shot. Me and my husband today. I wasn't going to talk too much in front of everybody, but that freaking hurt. The side effects was freaking. It hurts your arm, and I had like the chills, like have a flu symptom from it. So I wasn't thrilled, but they kind of recommend that for your age to have the shingle shot. Yeah, I'm okay, but I just I took some time. I kind of had like a flu. I was sweating and I was cold and hot, and I felt very weak. And my arms kind of puffed out. Both of our arms are affected, but not. He didn't feel sick at all. I did, and then I took some Tylenol in the morning, and that seemed to help me a lot. That's probably the worst shot I've ever had, where the side effects were rough on me. Does it make you? Yeah, it does suck. I wasn't thrilled with this at all, but she kept bugging me for years of getting it, and I wasn't in a hurry to get a shingle shot. But if you get the shingles, it's a lot worse than the shot. So I saw my mom did it. My mom had it, and I went, well, maybe it's not that bad. And she doesn't remember feeling like this. She doesn't remember getting sick or anything like that from the shot when she got it. Well, I've seen like people that had shingles. No, you're too young still. You have to be like, they don't kind of recommend until you're at least 60. You're too young, but I'm just saying, if you ever seen people with shingles and you looked it up, it's terrible. I would rather take a shot than have shingles, because it's terrible. Yeah, it is horrible looking. It affects, and as long as you had, I think it's chicken pox. That's what shingles is. It's just, if you had chicken pox in your life, it'll come out in a later stage, and it's called shingles. Yeah, well then don't be in a hurry to get a shot. Things might change in 20 years. You might not need it at all. I don't know. I just know that I took it because I saw people with it, and it was horrible. So they were off work for quite a while, and it affects your how you look. It's all over your body. It's like gross. So uh, yeah, yeah, that's all it is. Well, actually, you want to know something? The thing that I got. I got it right now on my fingers, right here, right there. I got poison ivy again. Only I know now what poison ivy's like. God, poison ivy is like, if not bad, like chicken pox. You can't stop scratching it. And if you do, the more you scratch it like chicken pox, the more it gets worse. Poison ivy, remember 2 years ago, I got it really bad. It was all over my face. It was just like having chicken pox, just as bad. And I didn't know what I had. And then it went all over. It went all over my hands, my legs, my fingers, my face, my feet. Like wherever I touched, it was all over me. And so but at least I know I must have had it before. I just didn't, I know what it is now. But at the time when I had it on my fingers, I used to scratch and it just didn't spread because I washed my hands a lot. I don't think we have had, what happens, it pays to like wash your hands a lot. If you get the oil off within like, um, so many hours after you're in contact with it, like don't sleep with it, but have a shower and wash it off, then the chances are you're not going to get it spread. Um, but you have to know that if you're in the garden, make sure you take a shower after you go to the garden, just in case you didn't recognize it. But you can see, there's my finger. Can you see all this? Right now, I got two band-aids on it because it's spread to my two fingers. But you can see this is clearing up, but it goes all over the place. It's sores. But we had the hogweed, I think it's called, that leaves blisters on you if you touch it. Yeah, this is, well, you can see my finger. It's spread to the two fingers, so I put tape band-aids over top of it so that I had that all over my face. It was all over my face, my hands, my body, my stomach, everywhere all over. It was all over. And that this year, I at least I know what it is, so I'm preventing it to spread. So, and it can be painful. You know what? Uh, it's painful, but it's freaking itchy. When you itch, it feels actually really good to scratch. It almost and it goes right into it's. I almost feel like it's in my what's the word? Like right with like it feels good. You're scratching, so it's right in your. Trying to think of the word. It affects your what's the word I want to say? Because it just within you, like it just your whole body feels it. Like it just when you scratch, it feels really really good. But then you spread it all over, and then it's painful after you scratch it. Now you scratched it, then it becomes very painful and it hurts after you scratched. It irritates it and it hurts. But the scratching, um, oh, I'm trying to think. Like it gets right in your system. It's in your system, and you feel it all over. Um, Like when I rinse it off in the shower, I feel it. I can tell by the feeling now that I have it. It's weird to say. I enjoy almost scratching it, but you're not supposed to do that. It well, I wouldn't wish anybody on it, but you know what? If you didn't get it by now, not everybody's going to get it. By the way, my husband's in contact. He works in the same spot I do, and he never gets it. I'm just susceptible to it. So not everybody is susceptible to poison ivy. Not everybody that'll get in contact with it will he won't he does works in the same area as I do, pulls weeds like I do. He doesn't always have his gloves on, does the same things I do, and he never gets it at all. He doesn't get poison ivy at all. So I knew that. That's what I learned from like 2 years ago, that not everybody will catch it. So if you have not caught it by now and you work outside, the chances are you're probably not susceptible to it at all. By luck, I would Nah, I don't think so. You work in a garden, you work outside, you would have had it by now. I learned that from my friend that's the nurse there, that's with the butterflies and all that. She said her sister would get poison ivy really bad. She'd be in the same field and never got it, never got poison ivy ever. And so she was not susceptible to it, but her sister was. So it's the same with my husband. It's not, but I am. Oh, you don't have poison ivy there? Really? Oh, I'm surprised you don't have it. I was spraying some of my plants to protect them from that stupid leaf spotted fungus. And I didn't want to put oil on them to burn my plants. So I put baking soda to see if it worked. So I don't know. It's too soon to tell. But I was putting water and baking soda on it and sprayed some of my plants, some of the milkweed outside 2 days ago to see if it's going to have an effect on my plant and make it better. Because that virus goes and it starts killing your whole plant. That one. It's so stupid how it works. I need a sip of coffee. Oh, I know, Bill. This is well, I appreciate you talking to me because this is can be very boring. If I talk to somebody and do this at the same time, I get this done better than not talking to anybody. I haven't been on. Whew. Oh, don't worry about it. If you got to go, you got to go. I'm just hanging on here. I'm going to hang on here until I don't feel like doing this anymore. I'm making myself stay on here. by doing a live stream. If I didn't, I think I'd be gone. So it's okay, Bill. Don't feel guilty. If you got to go, go. I can always talk to myself, which I can do. I used to be on here for hours. I don't want to do that, but I used to be on here for hours and hours doing this stuff. And hey, sometimes you just talk to yourself, and guess what? It's the best thing ever because you get the right answers from yourself. That's what I'd say. Get the right answers. Do you do that all the time? Oh, I need a nice cup of coffee. Well, I set those butterflies free. Oh, you were when I started taking back to myself. I know that I got it. Yeah, I probably do got a problem. You know what? I want to tell you my umbrella. I looked at that video. My umbrella flew. Like I felt like Mary Poppins. It was going to go right up in the air, and I had hurt myself the last time. And I was looking at the video, and it did kind of. You don't see that it flew, but you can see that the umbrella popped out of the thing. So that was funny. But I let the butterflies go after. I waited for a few hours, and then I let the butterflies go that day. So I got them released, which is really cool. Yeah, and I got two more they crystallized a few days ago, so that's going to take about 9 to 11 days. I'll have two more, and then I could not find any more butterflies. But I did look at my book. Thank God I keep the notes in my book because it showed me that most of my butterflies last year were found in July and August. I didn't find them in June, so this is the first time I had butterflies this early. That's what that book helps me a lot. I am so glad I write things down now because I can just check my notes. Because I kept thinking this is really late for butterflies, but according to last year, it wasn't. I didn't get butterflies, and I didn't release them until like mid-July and August. So that is cool. I was looking. I even went to where I looked all over. I've been looking all over for the eggs, and I've been looking for butterflies, and I have not, or not butterflies, but actually caterpillars. I haven't found anywhere in my area, and I went somewhere else to look and couldn't find any because I want to try something different. I actually want to put a milkweed in my garage and the plant in my big cloud and just let them have fun chomping on everything. I was blaming my Nana, my strawberries kept disappearing. I was blaming my neighbor, but I found it. I caught them right. Yeah. Oh yeah. The squirrels are really bad. They're bad. They're going on my peach tree, and the squirrels will get your strawberries. Are you kidding me? Yeah, they're the worst culprits. Squirrels this year. Worst. I have seen little chipmunks come in here too, but the squirrels are the worst. I feel sorry for a little chipmunk though. They're tiny and they have less of a chance, and I have a snake around that's eating them. So and that's another thing that I had a frog. I used to have not frog but toads coming around my house, and I haven't had a toad near my house at all because I think the stupid snake's eating all the toads. I don't have any. I had toads for every year. I had toads coming around, and I saw one, and then I don't see any toad anymore because I think I got eaten by this damn snake. Yeah, yeah. Well, what can I say? I did fix something though, Bill. I learned something that I netted it off with the chicken. One was with I did a tripod and I did it with the net, the block netting or green netting. And then the other one I did the 5-gallon pail with chicken fencing. And guess what? That actually works. The squirrels have not gone into my pails. That is a good thing to know for anybody that wants to do gardening in buckets and that it's so far it's helped a lot. They have not gone into my peanut area, and they haven't done. I put the little bit the watermelons out there, and I did one with the netting, and I did one with the chicken wire where I wrap it around the base of it. And nope, they have not. Nothing has touched my stuff now. So I actually think this is the way to go if you want to do container gardening. In my area, anyways, it worked really nicely so far. How's the little watermelons? We all did three of us. How's the watermelons going for you? I feel like putting hot sauce on some of the ripe berries, then put a small pool of vodka next to it so they think it's water. Jesus. Well, the pepper works, by the way. Black pepper works until it rains. The deers were going after things and they're still going after my plants, but I did fix them. I put hot black pepper on them and they left them alone for a while. But as soon as it rains, it washes all the pepper off so they don't touch them again. The watermelons were a bust for me. What happened? It's not growing? They didn't grow well enough. I did mention that they were very hard to grow. I grew them and I they did get a fungus when I put them in the garden. The ones that fungus is coming all through my area and I have to figure out how to fix that. But the bucket, they're all looking really nice. I think I had them in too big of a well, you put them in too big of a pot. I think I think if you do it again, try it small. That's what I did. Do it in a Tim Hortons cup or something small. Let it get big enough where the roots are strong enough in that cup before you transplant it, and then put it into a bigger container. If you put a small plant to a big container, they don't always like it. It's too big for them. It worked for me so far, crossing my fingers. They look good because I didn't put them in the back. They would have got the virus. So, or the fungus, not virus, but fungus. So, in the container, I'm keeping an eye on them and they seem to be doing okay. I mean, they are very slow growing. It's a very tough watermelon to grow. But then again, I have an issue with all the watermelons. So I'm going to see if my favorite thing is to container garden a watermelon. We will find out. Find out. It has its first flower on it too. The one does. It has a flower on it, but it's a male flower. But that always happens on most plants, anyways, which you already know, or probably know that the first flowers that come out are normally male. The male comes out, the male flowers, and then the females will come out after. Yeah, they'll be smarter. Well, you learn things every year. I'm really, I should be in the food plant, but I'm really into growing the flowers. I'm really into the flowers this year, and I have been the last years. Lena, I gotta go grab. Yeah, no problem. Go ahead. If you want to join me later, I'm here for a while there, Bill. Even if I'm by myself, I have to dedicate my time for doing this, and then I got to get off and do some work around the house, and then I'll go check outside if it stopped raining. So you go for it. Even if I'm talking to myself, I'm good with that. It's all good. I might tell people I'm on because normally I put that there and I didn't do it yet. It's all good. It's all good. But thank you for joining me, Bill. If you make it back. If you don't, that's okay. Thank you very much for keeping me company. I don't know yet. I don't have anything set yet because I really don't have any experiments or anything that I'm working on yet. I'm definitely not doing it outside for a while. That almost killed me. Going the last time I going outside, so I don't have anything planned yet. I will be. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. I'm coming on this day. I will. I'll trying to stick to my Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I'm trying, Bill, but um, I don't know if you understand that when people don't come or whatever. Well, I don't have anything against that, but it's just if there's no one to talk to, then it gets. I don't feel like coming on because it's just hard. But because I need somebody to talk to. And then I'm not talking about this channel. This is different. I'm actually crafting, but the other one I'm not really crafting. So, but I do have Sharon in that. People like you and Sharon that come to the gardening part of it, I definitely have to do it because it's not fair. I mean, that's you guys. We all connect with gardening, so um, I don't think I'm coming on this afternoon. I don't know because what's today? What's the day of the week? No, tomorrow's Thursday. And I know I have to do. I have a doctor's appointment. My husband has a doctor's appointment, and I go to my daughter's. And normally it's Thursday. I don't know if I can do tomorrow. All right, go ahead. Do what you got to do there, Bill. Thank you. What you got to do? I'm going to just talk to myself and get this section done. I should actually, when I come on here. What am I doing? Wait, the long one, right? Yeah, I got to leave these out until I'm done. Because then I forget which ones I'm using. Let's see. I need some coffee. Let's do this. Have a little break. Have some coffee. Da, 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 da. There we go. That's much better. Looks good. I have to figure this out. Let's go over here. Push that in. I have to make a box for that advent calendar. I know that sounds funny saying it now, but I like it all done. I already started my Christmas stuff. I always do work throughout the year to get it. So at Christmas, it doesn't seem too financially hard on me. Plus, I have it all organized for Christmas. I don't get stressed out about what I'm going to get somebody when I've already made them something. So I have to get a box made. This over here. There we go. So in here, 2 in there. Come on, get in there. These squirrels are hard to get in. I need to get some coffee in me really shortly. Well, hello, darling. How are you? How are you? You're one of the people that I think would love. I wanted to show you what I was working on. I showed Miss Southern Belle. They're gone, and Bill's in the background, kind of. But I'm here for a little bit. I'm forcing myself to do this. I want to get it more of it done, because I've been like neglecting it. It's raining outside, so I said, that's it. I'm making myself come on here and work on this thing, because this is taking me way too long, this diamond painting. And I have another one I have to do before Christmas. And the way I'm going, I'll never have it done. So how are you, my darling? I'll put that back. I need to change the color. You want to see? These are the things. I'll take a little bit of a break because I want my coffee. We should light off. I don't want to put. I wish I had a paper to put over tops. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do this. I don't want anything on the plastic part of that. Let's see if this will work. There. That's a blank screen, right? That's better. Keep them rain there. Rainy days are best for yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you remember the books I was doing, the needlepoint books, right, Jess? These were the 2 original I did, right? These 2. I really love doing this. I haven't done it online, but I really love doing this craft. I did it online a little bit, but not where I did a whole book online, but right, that too. So those are the 2 I love. These are mine. Unless I give this one away, I don't know yet. But I like it so much I would like to sell these. So I'm going to make a bunch, and if they sell or whatever, right now I'm making them for family, and then absolutely I'd like to make some more. But ready, this one was designed for my daughter. My daughter told me she liked gold and vintage, so that's the one for her. That's hers, right? And then I designed one for my sister, which is like this would be her birthday gift right there. I'm waiting for the scissors. I have to get the scissors to come in, but that's the one I did. My sister likes green, so I did green for her. I really like the look of this one. I think it's really pretty. Well, I'm going to do some, I'm making them, and then I'm just having a blast. I think they're so much fun. And then I'm not done with the inside of this because I have to get scissors, but like I'll open this one up to show you because I still have all the rest inside. So they look like that. This one, she has more needles. More needles on this one because she's a crafter, my sister. So I'm making sure I made her put all kinds of stuff in it. And that's the last page. I'm waiting for the scissors. I have a gold or silver set coming in. I don't have the scissors yet, but the scissors go in there, and that's the green one inside. They are expensive to make, so I don't know if I'd put all the same amount in it to sell it because the buying of the whole thing is expensive. This is ready. This was my granddaughter's. That's my granddaughter's right here. My granddaughter likes orange and black, so hers is orange and black. I did orange and black for her, and this one's not done either, but I'm making hers pretty cool too because she likes to sew. So whatever I design them for that. So that's hers. Says I love to sew. Well, I started making these little roses. I'm gonna put them in all the books too. And then that's her back page. And then I don't know. I have a needle threader coming in, so the needle threader is going to come in here, and the scissors right here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of orange either, but she likes orange and black, so I think it's yeah, not a fan of orange, but it pops and looks yeah. That's what I did. I try to make it look. I wasn't believe me. I thought it was Halloween colors. It's not something I thought would be pretty, but the way I designed it, I think it turned out pretty nice, and it doesn't look like too funny. The stitching popped, yeah. And then I got this one is okay. My friend's granddaughter does the butterflies. That was the one I did, right? That was the original I did, and she saw it. I was telling her the ones I made, and I said, "Okay, this one's for my sister." And then she goes, "Well, who's this one for?" I said, "I don't know yet," but I could tell she really liked the bright colors on this one. So that's the original one, and then I made her one for Christmas. That's hers. I made her because she's the one that raises butterflies and helps me out with the butterflies. So this is like a butterfly mania one. So that's the original one, but this is the one I did for her, and because I knew she liked the colors. So I got all kinds of butterflies on them. There's a butterfly up here, and if I open this one up, see, you can put pins under here, right? I'm only doing this many pins, but you can throw more pins on the back flip. That's why I did that. And then she likes animals, so I got her there's a little dog charm. Then there's a little butterfly, obviously. And then we got another kitty cat. She likes animals. I didn't finish this one. I gotta pin this in and sew these buttons in this one. And then I got to do the back pocket. I just was working on it. I got to finish the back pocket, sew the charm on, sew this here. And then I need to put some scissors. The scissors are on order to put in the books. I don't have them yet. So I got to finish whip stitching the top of that, put this on, sew it on, and the button page, and then wait for the scissors, and then that will be done. Wait until you see this red one. My mom likes red. And I said, "Do you want one?" And she goes, "Well, I'm not in a hurry, but I guess you want to make me one." So this is like I said, I have to finish the pocket, the buttons part of this, and then fill them all in, and then I'll be done. But this is the one that I'm just starting on, is this red one. I love this red one. I hope you like red. I don't know what color you like, but this is the red one I started on. You can see? Now this is going to go, in here. I'm going to put this here to down here. I got to hand sew that in, right? And then what else I want to do? I'm going to do some stitches in here, up here. I have 2 yo-yos that are going in here. It looks, I think it looks really pretty. I love the red. It really pops. And so that's a lot more to do, but like I said, this will go down there. I think I'm going to do hand embroidery in here. I'm going to do some embroidery in here. I'm going to do probably French knots around this to pop the red. I'm going to do something in here for stitching. Back here, I have 2 yo-yos, and I probably do some French knots and fancy this little section up. And then I'll be done, and then I'll put the whole book together. And yes, I was debating on whether I put red or white around the rim on this one, because I thought, shall I do white or shall I do red? And I'm talking about all of them are white. See, white. I did all of them white. Now this one, I don't know. It might be too much red. I haven't decided whether I want to do the whip stitch white or red yet. Because I think maybe white, red, too much red then. Like I said, this is going to go down here to here. I'll sew that on and then do the rest of the stitches. Well, thank you very much. Thank you so much. So what do you think? What do you think? Red or white? I think red might be too much. I will do the pages. I can edge the pages in red. So what do you think? I don't know. I don't know yet if the red's going to be too strong on it and just do white edging. I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. I'm loving. You liking the red? I like the red too. I think it's really pretty. Okay, but white border for sure. Okay, love the red, white border for sure. Okay, so you think white would be good, which I thought about that because I think the red would be too strong. And then when I do the pages inside, which is like these pages here, I wasn't edging them because it was a lot more work to edge the pages, but I like the look of it. So when I go to edge the pages, this one's green. I'll edge the pages red, but the border will be white. Yeah, I think I'm on the right track with you too. Like that and that. So yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think I will probably edge it white. But anyways, and then I got the next one I got to do is my niece. So these are all like Christmas gifts that I'm giving out. So the next one, I don't know what the color my niece likes, so I got to find out. And then I'll work one on my niece. And then these were all ready for Christmas gifts or birthday gifts. Some are Christmas, some are birthday. And then I'm gonna start making some, and then I'll put them up for sale with things I want to put for sale. I have a bunch of. I'd like to put lots of crafts up for sale. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. My journal and all that. Some of my journals. Let me know when you start selling after you make for friends and family. Yeah, I will. I'll show you. I just the only thing that I can't come up with a price is because well, maybe Jess, you can help me come up with a price because I can't sell too much. But then I have to tell you, like everything cost. The pins were special ordered because they're cool pins. I got pins and the scissors are special ordered. So those scissors cost me about $5 to $6 just a pair of scissors, which you saw the scissors on here. Wait, that's not the one. That's my daughter. I don't have it yet. Let me go pull mine. Is this the right one? I'm sure I can find. Well, that'd be cool. I want to do them for to sell and do them for Christmas. So this one's mine. Okay. Now you got the charms that I have to pay for. I got the yeah. Maybe make different prices. It's going to range on what I put in the books to how expensive the prices are. Because, like for instance, my book, I'll show you. I want to put this is a needle threader. This is amazing. That's what I'm waiting to put in all the books. Look at this. Is the best needle. Some with and without all the extras. Yeah. Yeah, I will. I'll work on it, Jess. Sure. I'll I mean I gotta put some in it, something in it, but I don't have to do all the stuff I'm doing. I can just make the book and then you can add what do you think? I should add the pins in it though, right? Or the scissors. Like I need to know what I should put in it, but I can make them plain too. I need your help because I want to see. Now, but the needles are, see, these are specific needles because you know I sew a lot. So these are Chanel needles, which are more money. They're Chanel needles cost me about $7. The needles are expensive too. This wasn't too bad. I bought a bunch of them and I'm going to put these in every book because look at how cool this is. I absolutely love this thing. It's the best needle threader. I bought other ones I don't like. I don't even know how to work them. But this thing, when I pull a needle out, add one pin or a needle on each page as a sample. Oh, you don't think I should put it? Okay. Yeah, we'll discuss that. See how that goes, Jess. Because then I just have to figure out prices of how everything is. Not all the accessories. Add one pin or needle on each page. Do you think I should put scissors in them or so you want me to put like one needle a couple pins. Yeah, I can work some of that. You need a profit. Yeah. All right, Jess. I'll work with you and we'll see what we can come up with. But look, I have to give one of these. I bought a bunch of them. I think I got 30 coming in. And look at how cool this is. It goes in there and then you just pull it through. And they have a bigger one for bigger needles. But if people are having a hard time threading, this thing is so amazing. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps showing you because this is my favorite. I have not seen a needle threader as simple and as easy to use. So you just have to put it in. And yeah, I want to give everyone one of these. They're all every book is getting one of these tools because I think it's awesome. You don't want to go order 30 like I did, but I want to give one of those because I think this is an awesome tool to have, and you won't be able to just buy one. For someone to give, it's hard to see some of these needles. So if I were to go a tinier needle, like I said, these are all this is my book because I use all this stuff. So I made mine with the most amount of stuff because, and these needles are for beadwork. So I put that to show beadwork. And then there's my scissors. So it's the thing of the scissors I want to add, because look at how cool these are. I have different colors coming in for scissors, and I think it adds to the, I think it's a good idea if I sit there and cut down a little bit of everything, and put less needles or whatever and pins. But there's the needle threader I for sure want to put into a book, and these scissors are really cool too. I love the look of these scissors. Hi, my mom's just come in the back. What's up?
It's up to you.
Why? How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I feel better since I took the Tylenol. Thanks for asking, Mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm live streaming, but I'll see you after.
You do whatever you want.
Well, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm chatting with a few people.
Okay.
And I'm having fun. You're welcome.
Okay.
I had to get. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them what I was just talking about because I know people. It's a touchy thing about shots, but I got my doctor's been bugging me to get the shingle shot because of my age, and she said hello. The single shot. So I got a single shot because the shingle. Saw people that had shingles, and you get them normally. That's from chicken pox, older in age, and so they start recommending it like 60 and up. They start saying you should get the shot, and so me and my husband, he just turned 60, and like I'm gonna be 62 in October, so I got the shot. But I'm telling you, in all fairness, I think maybe I would do it again, even because I would rather not have shingles. So I got it shot. But the thing is, I didn't feel good at all. Like last night, it was like coming down with the flu. My arm has got a big red gouge to it. Like it's coming up. I don't know if I can show you. I don't think I can. And so I wasn't feeling good. That's kind of another reason. It's raining out. I don't feel good. And when I don't feel good, this is what I tend to do is craft. I come here and just relax. No judgment from me. You do what you feel is best for your health. Yeah. So that's what the doctor kind of recommended. She recommended it years ago, and I didn't want to take a shot. I was like so against. I don't take shots as easy as what people might think. I'm really picky. I didn't even want to take it at first, and then I thought about. I saw, people with shingles. It's very terrible to see it. It's a terrible thing. And so I decided to take it. Now, I'm not telling you I like the side effects because I don't. And it's probably the worst side effects I ever had of all the shots. Redness around it doesn't sound well. I had a shot before like that. It does that, and then it'll calm down. I'm keeping an eye on it as long as I don't have a reaction to the shot. But yeah, I absolutely will. I will, Jess. I'm keeping an eye on it. And I definitely will call. I feel better now. I took Tylenol and I feel a lot better, but the arm hurts still. And yeah, you know what? It doesn't. That's what's so scary. If you get a reaction, it doesn't mean get yourself well. Um, yeah, absolutely. It does. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna get a shot because I'd probably do it again, even though I had this reaction. it doesn't mean it stops me from doing what I feel is right. So I think I would rather have had the shot, go through this. I didn't think that yesterday. Trust me. I kept thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't have got it. Oh, what a mistake. But I saw my mom got it. My mom's like 91. She turned 91 and got the shingle shot and never said it was a big deal. My sister got it, and my sister's older than me. She's going to turn near closer to 70. And they all got the shots and never had an issue with it. So I went, well, maybe it's about time I get that shot done. So like I said, I would rather have a shot than get shingles. That's the truth, how I feel. And like I said, I don't love it. I don't feel great, but when I get it done, would I do it again? Probably. Yeah. But it's okay. Well, so anyways, Jess, I was thinking, also with the slow stitch, I might actually make some wallets too. I've seen slow stitch done with wallets. And I know between you and me, I know that Cliff isn't here. I don't think he is. So Cliff, I had ordered stuff from Cliff. I don't think I've seen you that since then. I ordered some stuff from Cliff for my mom for her birthday, and I got like the little teapot and the cups, and the rose and a bell and what else? A box that he gave with buying it. So I bought all kinds of stuff. I spent like 100 US uh, getting this as a gift for my mom for her birthday. And anyways, Cliff was kind enough to give me an extra rose for myself and a little bell. And I plan on trying to do something. I want to also make. Well, that's cool, Jess. That's a good thing. It is, and I agree with you 100%. You got to choose what's right for you. I mean, I was thinking differently because I thought I was doing something good for people, but it's not true. You need to let people do the choice of what they feel is right for them. That's 100% true. But anyways, so um, with Cliff, he's not here today. So that's why I didn't put a post that I was online, so I don't think he's here. Then he could slip in the door. Cliff, are you here? Cliff, are you out there? I don't want to say something if you're here. Don't be cheating on me. Don't be messing around, coming in here and not telling me you're there. Well, I that's a good idea. I tried selling them before, and you have to get the right people wanting them. My daughter wanted to do a sale thing for me too. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's an idea. I am definitely selling my plants, though. I'm selling my plants, and I'm cleaning up my house and selling, having a yard sale. So, could I put a couple things out there? Yeah, we'll see. If I got something ready, maybe I'll give it a shot to see what happens. Um. Anyways, I was. I need to mail to Cliff today. Thank you for my. Oh no, bro. What are you getting? Anyways, I thought if I do a slow I can picture something. I don't know whether it's going to turn out or not, but you know that rose? I have it right here. This is what's going in my mind after I got to do my niece's needle book, and then the first uh, one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a wallet. So you kind of have to do it wider. I have to figure out how I'm going to do it exactly, and I thought there's his rose, right? And I thought if I do it does stick out a lot though. But I thought if I do a needle book on the front part where it flips over, um, like the coin purse, I thought of maybe embroidering green on here and having it stuck to that thing. Get feedback from craftsmen selling your plants. Um, I could give that a shot, sure. But I think this slow stitch coin purse is going to have this on the front of it. His rose. I want to work that in somehow, which I think might turn out really cool. I can visualize it. I think it looks like it's going to be nice. I don't know. Can take one person to really like it and can open a door. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. You never know. Yeah, that's true. I can give it a shot and see what happens. I gotta go. Oh, good morning. Oh, you were there, Cliff. See, he heard me. What? Coffee for me?
Yeah, what?
Hang on. Okay, hang on a minute. So, that's cute. My husband doesn't normally take my mom grocery shopping, but because they know I'm online here, um, they're going together. I was like shocked, but I think it's cute. I think they're going to get some groceries together while I'm online. So I went, okay, sure, go for it. That's great. Okay, what's the lowest section I got to do down here? Right there, and I got to do some to the far right. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, you just came in. You're just waking up. Um, I still have to do that. I'm not forgetting the journal either, Cliff. I don't know when I'm throwing that in there. As soon as I get this diamond painting done, then I'll probably try to do a journal with you with that leather. I have not ever worked with leather. I hope it goes good with gluing. But I don't know if you saw that, Jess. He not only did he send me the rose and a bell, but he sent me this leather piece because I told him, I said, I don't have leather to show you how to do a journal with leather, but I will do one, and I will. I will do. I'm trying to determine how I'm going to do that. Okay, I didn't hear it. Okay, cool. I don't want you to hear what I said. Just you'll find out later, Cliff. It's something I didn't want you to hear because I want to work on it and then show you after. So we'll let that one go for now. But the journal, Jess, did you see the leather he sent me? It's a piece of leather. I couldn't tell him how much to send me, so he sent me a nice piece. And I got to determine the size of the journal I want to make, but I want to make it more of a masculine journal. So I have to think of how I'm going to do that. But I will definitely be doing that, Cliff. I will do that journal with that leather. I something comes to mind that I I would like to do a belt closure or something. I don't know because it's masculine. I've never really done a strong masculine journal, and leather to me is masculine. Yeah, I don't remind the stream. We're good. It's not a big deal. It's just something. It isn't. It's not a big deal. It's something I want to make, and uh, you'll see later. Not a big deal. Oh, that's nice, Jess.
I can't find my card. I was going to go something.
Yeah, go. Bruce will help you. He'll find it for you. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do some. So you saw the leather. Well, anyways, I'm gonna do something with that. And I don't know, a belt, a closure with a belt comes to mind, and I don't know if I have the right saw. I have like this little thing that you can make like a buckle with it, and I just thought that would be kind of a cool closure, like a belt buckle. I don't know if I got. You know what? I gotta check around and see if I got that. Okay, no problem, Jess. It's all good. All right, thank you. Cliff, what kind of journal did you have in mind to do? Like, what kind of journal would you like to do? I know you want the cover to be Is it a writing journal? What kind of journal do you have in mind? Oh, God, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Hope you feel better. Say hi to your mom and your wife for me. When you can. You don't have to say it now, but tell them I say hello to Cindy and Susan. Where is that? So how did you throw your back out? What did you do? Oh. I want to make a book of the dead journal. What is a dead journal? What is that? What is that? Is that a type of journal? Tell me what that, I don't know what dead journal is. What is that a name of a type of journal? So I can look it up. Or give me more detail what you mean exactly. I mean, I always have to plan things ahead. I can't just pop it out. I have to think about something. And so I have time to think to do the journal online with you if I got this time now to do it. So as I do the diamond painting and I'm offline, I can think of how I'm going to do this journal and what size I want to do. What size you like to do? Let's do this. Let's do a look up of the Dead. Book of the Dead. Okay. Is that what it's called? Book of the Dead? I will look it up. See what you want to do. Book of the Dead. So that's all I got to do is look up Book of the Dead. And I might do that in a minute. I'm going to see what we're talking about. Because I want to see if it's writing paper you need. I got to figure out what kind of paper. There's a lot to go into my mind what I have to do to figure out to get it to where it's supposed to be. Like sizes and everything else. I gotta see what that is. I just want to finish this, Cliff, and I will definitely look it up. And once, just let me get these diamonds out, and I'll go look it up. I'm gonna sip a coffee too. See what you're talking about. Hey, welcome back, Bill. Welcome back. We're just gonna finish these, and I want to go look at what the Book of the Dead is in a minute. I'm kind of working on the side here. I know you can't see me doing this, but we can all chat with each other. All right. I gotta put more time in working on this stuff. I want to get this finished. Not only do I got to finish it, make sure it's all done right, and then I got to get this framed after too. This is going to be my sister's Christmas present, and I got her the birthday present, and then she asked me to do hers, so I got another one to do of these too, which is a lot bigger than this one. You're welcome, Bill. All right. Here we go. God, they're slamming the doors at my house. We're out grocery shopping, but they're freaking loud. Loud. I used to read that stuff when I was younger. Uh, okay, but what does a Book of the Dead look? He wants to show me what a Book of the Dead looks like. I don't know if I'll be doing that, if it's gonna freak me out, but I'll see what it looks like. At least it gives me the idea of how to set it up. All right, that's done. All right, let's see. Let me go. That does creep me out. She'll be too freaked out. Let's see, Book of the Dead. Oh, it will friggin' freak me out for sure. I'm gonna look it up anyways. Are you joking about this though? He's probably joking about this. Press this. Okay, that doesn't really. That I think he's kidding with me. That doesn't show me how Book of the Dead, what it's supposed to look like. The Book of the Dead, Preston and Child, the Book of the Dead, the Book of the Dead. They're just books. That doesn't show me. I thought it was specific type. Cliff, what am I gonna do with you? Not joking. Um, yeah, okay, but the thing is, we're talking about making a journal. So this is all stuff written on it. It's not giving me, you know what? I'm going to do something. Let's go see if they made journals on here. Let's see. I'm going to go to YouTube and see if what they have for that. If anybody ever made a book like that, because it's the design of making the book. I can't create the printing on a book, but that's what I was looking for. The design of it book. I'm going to YouTube and see what they got on here. How to navigate the Egyptian underworld. That's just creepy. The Papyrus of Annie Encryption Book of the Dead, Ancient Egyptian. Okay, so this is weird. What are you? It's kind of creepy. I don't want any of this book. I just want to know how to make it the most. That's not what. Okay, how to make. Let me see. They're showing the Book of the Dead cardboard box DIY. Let's see what they look like. This one. Whoa, 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 whoa! Take the sign out. Okay, she did that really cool. I have to say let's see. Wow, she made it really cool. What you'll need. She's actually showing you how to make this really cool book. It's an Egyptian book. Oh, I have to look at this stuff. It looks interesting what she did. It's got foam on it. She did with cardboard. It's awesome what she did. She's using foam for it. She's using all kinds of material on this to form pieces. That is really cool. Actually, Cliff, I don't know if I want to do that with your leather right off the bat. It's cool what she's doing, but I would hate to do that on the leather. Oh my God, she's even using a gun. I have all this stuff, most of it. Wow. So it's Egyptian stuff she's actually doing, and she's using foam. Very cool what she's doing. I mean, I would do it just because I think it's cool, not anything else. But and then she paints it all black, and then comes back and does all kinds of painting on it. She didn't use leather at all. That is very interesting to do. It probably creeped me out, but to make it, it looks fun. But I wouldn't use your leather on it. The way she did it, she didn't use leather at all. Let's see. And I warned you, don't look into it. Type in the book from evil to. You're a smart man to even know anything about the Book of the Dead. Shows me you think outside the box. That's kind of creepy. Um, I, Bill, I'm not into why it's probably not good and evil, and I'm not going to do something evil, so I won't look into it that much. But to actually make a cool looking book, um, I think that's cool. I like the thing of something cool to make, but not the whole thing of it's too creepy for me. No, I can see it's all to do with death and stuff, and that's not something that I prefer to look into. But I might have to keep it simple for him and make a leather book. Yeah. Well, when you're younger, you are curious about death. I get it, but I'm not. I went through too much life that I don't want to live life. I don't want to live death. You can die at any point in time and through all your journey of life and see death and be around death. And yeah, it's from a movie. Well, Cliff, I think it's cool that they did one like the way they did it, but they didn't use leather. So I'm not sure if I would do a Book of the Dead, but I would do definitely a binder with the book, the leather you gave me. And if I did a Book of the Dead just to make a book like that, I wouldn't even touch your leather. I think I would wreck the leather by doing that. But I'll tell you what, I'll make a combination. I'm going to do a journal with the leather, and then if I really have the time to do something like that other book, I'll do that too. Where am I looking up that on? Evil Dead book. Let me. What am I looking that on? Look up Evil Dead. Am I looking that up on YouTube? Okay. Let's try this. I will put YouTube. I like the tech. I don't like the idea of Book of the Dead, but I like the technique of making a book. I think that is cool how they did this. Ouch. Uh, Evil book had to make. The TOA Evil book. Hope you all enjoy our version of the Necromicon X Morton for this recreation. We choose to take it. All right, the making of an evil book equals built. All right, so the Book of the Dead, uh, Mummy. I'm just trying to look at what they did. Skip. Let's see. I think it's cool. They use styrofoam and then they use one of the burners for it. They looked up all the printing part. It's cool. Hang on a minute. Um, yeah, that is gross. Bill and Boston, there's a book in human flesh of a murder. That's gross. That is gross. Ugh. What fascinates you with that, though? I don't know. Are you fascinated with death, Cliff, because you live in a funeral home? And does that all that fascinates you, that stuff? Because it seems like it does. And it is gross, Bill. I agree with you. I think, ugh, that's nasty. Pour it over. Edward, you must know him. That sounds gross. I'm fascinated with the Cabra. Ugh, I think it's so creepy. Ugh. I mean, that's just, who would do that? That's just gross. I think it's gross. I mean, that's actually a sick person would take somebody's human flesh and make a book out of it. That's just wrong and sick. Ugh. Yeah, a lot of them were. Yeah, yeah. I hear you. It's my fault. I didn't know what he wanted the book for, but um, yeah, I get it. We'll change the subject to something more positive because that's just ugh. I hear you. Anyways, I think what yeah, I think I will just, now that I see that, I will just make a journal and then you do whatever you want with it because I don't think I could handle that. I think that's just ugh. I have no evil devil worshiper who would ever do that to a human being that's just nutty and wrong and cuckoo. That does not crazy people don't interest me at all. Not at all. But anyways, so I will just do a leather journal is what I'm gonna do. And then he can take it from whatever way he wants to make it after. I mean, I don't mind making a Harry Potter book or something fictional. I like doing stuff like that. I would make something fictional, Bill. I like Harry Potter books and stuff like that. That I would make. I think the Harry Potter book would be kind of cool to make because it's all fictional. Evil Dead is fictional. Well, I want to do. Remember, I was talking to you about escape rooms. I want to do that for Halloween. I want to do an escape room. And so, if I do the book from the movie is fictional. Oh, okay, that's good. Good to know. Um, I want to do some books, so I think all that kind of book would be kind of fun to do when I do escape rooms. I need different kind of books, and I thought that would be kind of fun to make one a Harry Potter book, one of those books. Um, like I did the other books I got, the ones where I dug out the center and made hidden secret books. I wouldn't mind making one of those Harry Potter books, and I'll put it with that stuff. And when I do that's my tradition. That my kids are all grown; they can't really do Halloween anymore. So I thought maybe I could start creating some escape rooms that would be really fun for Halloween. And that's what I'm going to do. My daughter's going to help me. She's really good at writing more than I am. So I'll have to test it with you guys to see what you think. If I do an escape room, what you think. Or maybe you could add some advice to me. You guys, anybody like escape rooms? Bill, do you like escape rooms at all or no? An escape room is exactly, that's what they're called. They're called escape rooms, yes. Only they're not totally locked in my house. I'm doing it in the garage, but yes, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what an escape room is. I searched on for a lot of those, and I'll research again when I go to do mine. But yeah, I have it all. I bought books and everything. I'll show you one day. I don't have. They're in my bedroom and not under the bed, but closer to Halloween, I'll bring it out, and I will. I'm gonna get my daughter online, and she's gonna help me word it. Maybe you guys can put your 2 cents in it. I want to do an escape room every year for Halloween. So, and eventually maybe write a journal. I'll have my own journal for escape rooms, but I want to do that. I mean, I think you can switch it up. She wants me actually to go all out. And she wants me, mine's going to be more of a, she wants me to build a ship and stuff like that for mine because part of it is they're on a ship. I didn't really want to go to that much trouble, but she literally wants me to build the old sailing ship steering wheel out of somehow, make one of those and put it on the door and kind of decorate my garage, adding little touches of nautical stuff for this particular escape room. And I went, but the books can be used for any escape room. All my locks can be any escape room. You can use the same locks because my locks change. I can change the combinations to them. So, and I thought it was cool. It's kind of like I need this center how I'm going to do this. I got the beginning and I kind of got the end. I just don't have the whole storyline is not built yet. And I said I'm going to get a hold of her in September and I will build the storyline and you guys can follow me if you want. I'll show you what I'm doing. I might even take you to the garage and I'll show you how I'm setting this up. But that's not, I need at least a month to work on it. So I'm going to start it in September and I have to have it finished before Halloween. So a wagon wheel with pages on the wheel would look just like a ship. We'll just have to mount it to a box or a yeah, I will do something like that, Bill. I will, like I said, for fun, I can work on this channel building stuff anyways. I can do it right online with you guys. But I had to then project the sea on the walls. Well, I don't want to spend a lot of money, so I'm looking for simple, which looks cool. They'll be surprised when they see how I decorate the garage. Like the garage is not going to change totally. I was already showing my garage. My garage is 1950s look, sort of. I mean, I have shelves and everything else where I cook outside, so and tools. I can't change that. But my garage is going to be red, white, and black for the 50s. Just so when I change things, I'm not going to go change my colors or anything else. But can I add things to the window? Or yes, I will add something where it looks like I thought of making my garage window, filling it in, and just have a circle so it looks like when a project cheap one is like $50. I thought of doing a porthole. Okay, my window is like really big. It's very big window in the garage. But if I took a square that was that big and covered the whole thing and then made a circle, I could make that look like it's a porthole out on my garage window for pretty cheap. I just have to use some kind of paper, craft paper or something, and I could make a porthole on the garage window, right? So that would be how I decorate the garage window. And then on the garage door itself, right there is where I'm going to put the whatever the steering wheel would be right on the back of the garage door when it's closed because I'm gonna have the door closed. I already bought one of those, those key locks for they do for real estate, where in order to get the key, you have to know the combination to get the key lock for the door. Well, I bought one of them. So for them to escape and win the timing, I have a timer. I have that lock. I'm going to take the key to my garage door and put it in there. And so literally they will have to unlock. That's the last piece of the puzzle is to actually find the combination, unlock that lock, and then open the door. And then they've escaped my garage to my house. So I literally want that door locked, and they have to get the key to unlock the door. That's like the end of the escape room. In the beginning, of the escape room. I'm going to have, well, I have signs that they have to figure out what it means. They won't know. There's sign that says do not enter and enter, but it's all done in kind of a, what's the word? A code. I did a code for that. I did a code, and then you have to do the code and check the letters to figure out what my signs say. That's just to screw around with them a little bit. It means nothing. It just says do not enter, and it says enter. It'll have the signs in encryption. I got an encryption lock. I got uh, just different cool things. And so I have to, it should be fun. I just needed help to do a storyline. So I'll pull that out closer. In September, I'll pull it out and start working on that to get that ready for Halloween. I knew I was going to do that. Ugh. So hopefully it'll be, I hope they like it so much that they'll be excited to do the next year, and I'll do another one. And figure out how to do another escape room, which would be fun. Hey, maybe I might need your help, Bill. Maybe you'll be good at that. Maybe together you can help me write up an escape room plan for the next one. I've been all my life trying to escape. Well, fine. I'll show you it. You can see, give me your advice on it when we do it. Um, and I want you to help me. Like, I want people to see, does this make sense? And if something doesn't make sense, I'll switch it. So I got my daughter, like I said, I'll be dealing with her on Facebook. The writing storyline of it. She was making me laugh because her storyline was so cute because it put the names of my brother-in-law is in the name who's basically I think he's the good guy. He's the good guy, and then there's a bad guy, but the good guy is my brother-in-law's name, Larry. So she's kind of using our names, putting names in there because you need names, but we're just using names that suit that work out with our family. So that's what I thought was kind of funny and cute. You can substitute the names of your characters for who's coming. Let's say if you were coming, Bill, I could switch the name to Bill as the main character, and so it's all the escape rooms. The names can change depending on who you're doing the escape room for, which I think is really cool. Actually, it's more personal doing it that way. She's pretty creative, my daughter. Like both of them are. They're pretty creative thinkers. 23. Are you having fun? My dog's just stretching out. Um, so what do you got? You guys, what are you doing today anyway? You guys got anything planned? And it feels like 10 at night right now. It's only 2 p.m. Life's too long when you wake up early. It's not too long. Trust me, the day will go by fast. My days will go by fast as you get older. Trust me, you want to have that day and make every day count as you get older. Not wish the day was over. I want it my days to count. I want to get things done in a day. I actually was organizing with my husband too today changed the day. The weather can change what I want to do, but it because as you get older, I mean, you don't physically are not as in great shape as you used to be. So I kind of set up, okay, let's do this section. I do my own thing, but I also say, okay, let's get this job done. Like for instance, we cleaned out the van yesterday, and I wanted a certain section weeded. So every day I kind of put a job to do that we can finish up, and then to weed. One section to weed. So right now my front yard looks really good. It's except for the grass, my yard looks very good, and the side that we fixed looks great. And yeah, it's all looking nice. And so the back, right now is the back. I want to do some more job on the back, and I want to get the grass looking good. But otherwise, If it wasn't for the way we set up projects, I don't know if we'd get it done. Yeah, I probably was so long you couldn't wait for activities to come, but now I don't look at it. I feel like my time is being rushed. I don't get as much done as I want to get done within a day. I feel like it's time is rushing by me. But it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm kept busy, so I really like that idea. But anyways, if you want to help me with the escape room, Bill, that would be fun, and I'd appreciate that. I don't think there is enough hours in the day. So, like as I get older now, I feel like I'm trying to do all this stuff, and it just goes by. I mean, seriously, working on the house. I don't even get all the cleaning I want to get done. So I have stuff in the house I want to do. I start do a little bit of that. Then I go outside and I how to water all my plants and check on the stuff outside. And then, of course, we got the animals. I got to make meals. I got to do supper. Well, I do supper. The other two, everybody kind of fends for themselves. And then I'm doing the butterfly thing. So and then I'm trying to work on the garage to make the garage look cool and clean. So everywhere I'm constantly doing something. I'm not sitting still at all, unless I don't feel good, which the shot made me kind of go to bed, and I was not very good with that. But see, I'm still doing something even when I don't feel great. I kind of craft. That's my escape to craft is when I don't feel good. This is unacceptable. What's unacceptable? So yeah, I think. Well, Bill, I hope you can help me out. I hope you can help me and have fun with this to do an escape room. Might get you thinking to do something like that too. I don't know. You'll try? Yeah, I know. I think you'll be good at it. If you're a better writer than I am, so I feel like you are. I don't know how good of a writer you are, but I am terrible. That's the worst thing I know how is I am not a good writer. I try my best, but I mean, I think I can do okay, but I don't like it. So I'd rather have somebody help me with writing. That's what I do. Find somebody that's better at it than me. Ah, I know. You might be dyslexic. Doesn't mean you can't read or write just because you're dyslexic. There's amazing people that are writers that are good at it. I bet you're good at it. You're not good at it? I know you're dyslexic, but it doesn't mean there's some amazing writers that even are dyslexic. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean you know how to write just because things are written backwards. Yeah, well, spelling's kind of my that falls in my family. My kids are good writers, but their spelling is bad, and I'm better than them at spelling. However, I'm not fantastic at spelling, but I know enough that when I see something spelled wrong, I can tell it's spelled wrong. Yeah, spelling. I don't have a problem fixing the spelling. I have the idea of how to write something is what's hard for me to do. Oh, this hurts. Apparently, they say I read backwards. Yeah, but you can still read something, can you not? That's what dyslexia is, seeing things backwards. I know what it is. It doesn't mean I used to. I'm used to it, I guess. As long as you can read books. I mean, there's so many famous people that honestly are dyslexic, and you'd never know it. Um, really, lots of people that are dyslexic, and they're amazing at what they do. There's a lot of actors in that are dyslexic too, but they're so good at doing. I mean, they have to work twice as hard as the normal person probably that doesn't have an issue, but they become almost better at it because they have to fight for it. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting it done, but then I don't feel it at the same time. Look, I got so much more to do here. Jeez. All right. I can read anything, just don't stick with me. And the people who used to work with me say I read backwards, but I really don't feel I do, but that's what they say. Oh well. The point is if you can read it and understand it, it doesn't matter whether you're reading it backwards. If you get the whole gist of what you're reading, that's what's more important than how you're reading it. Oh, well, that's true. Videos make it easier. Videos definitely make it easier. So you don't read books at all then? Is that what you're saying to me? Oh, you don't read much. Okay. But it doesn't mean you can't create a storyline, right? Can you create a storyline? I'm more of a visual learner. Yeah, me too. I'm definitely like that too. I learn better visually than I do absolutely reading from a book. That's the way I learn too. I always have. I have to see people do it and then I can do it. If it's reading to do a project, I don't understand it as well and I don't enjoy it actually. But visually is for sure the way I learn. Well, no one should tell. Who are they? The judge of saying what you can handle or not handle? Who is that? I mean, that drives me to the point to prove them. Which maybe I should tell you a story about this. Which maybe that's exactly sometimes maybe you need that. You know, when my daughters both have. Well, they went, got educated, but they both can handle college. I know they can. But when they were little, they were told that they would never be able to go to college or university or anything. A teacher said that to my daughter, and she was only in grade two or something. It was something ridiculous. She wasn't even in that, maybe grade two or four, or something like that. And a teacher was telling her that she would never be able to go to college or handle it. She would never be any good like that. And what happened was, this was my daughter's favorite teacher that said that to me, and I was so it made me so angry for her to say that about my daughter, telling them at that age that they could never be anything. And you know what? That's fucking rude. Sorry, I'm swearing, but that's how much it pissed me off. That it was rude. It makes me mad when people do that. That they give a person what they can handle or not. That's not true. So, anyways, I my daughter loved that woman, and my heart went out, and I ended up telling her, which probably was a mistake, but it wasn't. In the end, it wasn't a mistake. I said, you know, this teacher that you think so highly of doesn't think you're going to go any higher, that you won't be able to go to college or anything. And I don't agree with her. And I know you like her, but I'm sorry. I just had to tell you that because I think she's so wrong that she said that to me, that you could never go to college or university or anything. And I don't believe that in you. You know, that sparked her up to um, people, that sparked her up to really prove how smart and intelligent my daughter is. You know, it did. It proved to her. And you know, she's the one that I don't like. She doesn't like me talking about it, but she is bipolar too. And but she's so, you wouldn't even know she was. And she's very clever and smart. And She's good with all kinds of things. Very talented. She's super talented in all kinds of ways that it confuses which way to go because of how many things she's good at. But anyway, she did go to college. She got a degree in something she didn't want, some kind of engineering degree, but she didn't like it. So she did get her degree, but then she didn't stay in it because she didn't like it. But the whole point is to tell somebody when you're young that you're never going to get anywhere is wrong for a teacher to even say that. I was mad at that teacher. You're a good mom because of that. My mother did the same. I did go well and got heavy course with the. Yeah, well, it is wrong. You know what? I don't think any teacher, if you're a good teacher, should limit. They are not a freaking. They're not God. They don't know how you're going to be. They're not. They're not. They should never ever. They should be encouraging you as a teacher, not destroying your dreams. But the good thing was, in the end, that clicked my daughter into being so not angry, but so strong willed that said she was going to prove them wrong. And you know what? She ended up that year after I had told her about that year, the second year, she got all kinds of awards for the highest marks in school, in grade school, and that, and in high school too. She proved it so wrong because that put set a spark into her how wrong that teacher was, and yet she liked the teacher, and I just didn't like the teacher after she said that. It made me. That's not what you do as a teacher to discourage kids. You're totally wrong. They were telling me I'm going down the wrong road and I will be nothing. And I was a bit of a bad kid, maybe, but bad enough for someone to daunt me like that. They're wrong, Bill. I don't care. And normally I hate to tell you, but kids that are in trouble are normally smart, very smart kids. Kids that are bored in school are normally very intelligent. But if I sat there and saw a teacher do that to a kid and I saw it, my daughter stops me because I couldn't get involved with my grandkids. She won't. She didn't. She didn't like me being that protective towards her, so I couldn't get involved with my grandkids. But trust me, if I could, there's no way that anybody be walking over my kids. I am a fighter like that when it comes to protecting kids that I think are, and I wouldn't have hesitate if I saw a teacher do something that I didn't agree with. I wouldn't hesitate to go and tell them off. Not at all. I was not amused in school. Yeah, it's totally wrong. That's not how school should be. I mean, some teachers, not everybody gets along with their teacher. I get it. And I'm not sure if it's the kid's fault or the teacher's fault, but that's normal. But if a teacher does something to not get your succeed and get your potential up the way it should be, that's not a good teacher and they're wrong. And I would jump in and say something. I when I feel like they're doing something wrong, I'm going to say something. And you know what? Let's say that it's your child, and the teacher's giving you a hard time, and the child doesn't want you to go to the teacher because she feels like they're going to do something even worse. So that's when you go to a principal and you say, listen, this is what's happening with this teacher. I don't like it. I either want her pulled from that class for another teacher or whatever. And I said, and I don't want to see any repercussions done to my child because I am talking to you because I don't trust that teacher because I feel like she'll do something bad to him. So I had no interest. So science, you did really good. That's great. That's good. My dog's right beside me having nightmares. She's sleep beside me, and I can hear her doing these things because she's having a nightmare. I have nightmares to little one. I dropped out in the ninth grade, went and took the JED test and graduated. Had to wait till I was 18 to receive my diploma because I was too young to have it. Yeah, it's very cool. Very, 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 very cool. See, some people can learn really good, like online. I can't do that. That's not my kind of teaching. But yeah, I passed it at 15 years old. Well, that's good for you, Cliff. Well done. No one thinks you're a dummy, anyways, Cliff. I don't think anybody thinks you're. I think you're very pretty intelligent there. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick. It's been ages, but I hate saying. I don't know why I say that, but I mean it in a good way. Hi, Nick. How you doing? Um, Nice seeing you. I'm just fooling around all day on here. Well, I don't know about all day, but I'm not giving up until I'm exhausted to do this. I have to get this done. All right, I'm all here. So I want to move up this chain because my average is right there. So I got to get all that stuff done. Well, it's good. Yeah, Nick, I don't mean to do it. I'm sorry if I hate saying that because I don't mean it that way. Like, oh, it's been forever. When people do that, it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm not going to come back. Like, I don't mean it in a rude way, but because someone, oh, it's been a long time since I saw you last. Okay, well, bye. Yes, it's a diamond painting, Nick. Absolutely. Yep, it's a scenery, and it doesn't really show up that well right yet. I mean, to me, it's I don't know. Hopefully, if I don't like it, I'm not giving it to her. I have to like it, and I'm not really loving this diamond painting yet. But I have to wait till it's totally finished and then go. Okay, that makes sense. It looks nice because you can't even tell really. Can't even tell like by looking at this. To me, I can't really even see the figure yet. Yet it's water and it's a tree and I don't know. It's very dark colors. It's probably the diamond painting I like the least of all the ones I've ever done. Your sister has diamond painting, yeah. This is I have done lots in the past, and this one with all the colors, I'm not like really liking this one at all. But we'll see what happens. I have a lot of schooling now, but back when I was young, I hated. I was I was in too many fights in school. I have a lot of school now, but back when I was young, I hated it. But now I have went to ground school for aviation and did heavy equipment and never worked with either. Well, just prove to yourself that you could succeed at things there, Bill. So there's nothing wrong with that. I think we all need to prove to ourselves that we can. There's things that I did in life that I couldn't stand. But I fought myself to it, said, look, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And then I went, you know what? I'm here, I'm gonna finish it. And I can tell you my whole life I did that. There's things that I hated that of courses that I had to go on. And I said I still went, hated it, but fought to finish it so that it's under my belt and said, okay, well, I didn't like it, but at least I finished the course and I'm done. Not going into it, but I am done the course. So the thought of finishing it has a lot of going now too. Thought of finishing it is what makes it really cool. Well, yeah, you're a young whippersnapper. You just graduated. Well, congratulations. That's only like 2 years ago. I don't want to say when I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. Well, it was a long time ago when I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I graduated. 'Cause I graduated. It was a long time ago when I gra Yeah. Yeah, I didn't love school either. I didn't at all. Something I don't miss. I did. You graduated in 2011 or 2001? 11 years ago. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. You want to figure this out? Fine. I'm not embarrassed to tell you when I graduated. I graduated in 1977, guys. So I beat you. 1977. I graduated high school, and I hated school, so I never went back for any courses after that. I just worked. I worked different jobs, and that was okay. Youngins, I know. Cliff, you're even a youngin to me too. I mean, 77. Hey, Bill, I was born in 1959, and that's why I got this thing with the 50s. I never was in the 1950s, but I absolutely loved some of the. I would never. It was. I don't want to put too much. I don't. It's kind of like I don't like too much antique stuff. I still like modern better, but I do like a touch of the 50s. If I'm gonna do anything classic, I love the 50s. And so, yeah, your mom was born in 1955. 1987 was your target graduate date. I love the 19. Oh, I actually found, um, and trust me, my husband worked for Chrysler, so he wants me to get this model. But I went to a model place because I want it for the garage, and he likes doing models. So I think it's a 1957 Chevy. So that's GM, I guess. But I want a Ford too. I want I want a 1950, one of the Fords in the 1950s. We found one that Chrysler made in 19, I don't know which year it was, 19 something. Chrysler made a car that looks kind of cool. But my ultimate was the ones 1957, 57, 56, 57, and we got a model, and he's going to build the model for me. I'm going to show you guys when he's done. I want it done in cherry red. He laughed at me though. When he does it, you know what I wanted to do? I think I'm pretty good at miniatures, so he doesn't think I can do this, and maybe I can't. I want to make. Oh, you're a jam guy. I want to make the little dice. Well, you know how small that would have to be. A tiny little dice to fit and hang in the window of the car. So that would be really tiny to put in a model. But that's what I want. I want him to build a car in a cherry red, and then I hang the little dice on it. Because I'm pretty sure the dice was born in like in the 50s. They had the dice hanging in the car, and then they came it back into years later. Then the little dice hanging in the car came back again in style. Yeah. I have a 317 GM college certificate. Don't care the color. What do you mean? Wait a minute. I want a Chevelle 97 or so. Don't care for the color. Oh, you don't care about what color it is. See, that could be you like the color of you want the cars around them when you were growing up. That's probably what you want. Like people like to tend to buy when they were younger what car they liked. But my next project in the garage is we're getting black and white paint, and I'm gonna have to take my time on that. But we're gonna paint the floor in the garage black and white checkers, and oh, and I wanna. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix the shelves yet, but the walls have all the signs on it. I want a wrapped Chevelle as camel one. If I could get it all time dream car, that or the Toyota MK4 Super Twin Turbo. Right, gets you pulled over too much. So you like the camouflage paint? He said, I want the camo one. You want a camo. Would I ever tell you what we did when I was in the military? I don't know if I ever told you this. It's been a long time since I talked about it, but I worked as a clerk in the military for a long time. And anyways, one of the guys, they want to pull a prank on one of the sergeants. So what they did was he went away on vacation, and we had so much time, and we actually made his whole office into a camouflage bunker. We had sandbags in it. The whole walls were all camouflaged. We had sandbags. He got in trouble for it after too, because he didn't get permission to do it. But I thought it was so fun. Uh, he camouflaged the whole. Like I said, it had his desk had sandbags around the desk. Um, it would just, if you've seen it, it was done very cool. And we also did something though. I think we pulled this desk and tied it up to the ceiling, and it was hung up on the ceiling in our drill. There's a part where you do practicing drill, so the drill hall, and they hung up some of his desk or something. We hung that up in the ceiling, so when he got back, his whole thing was camouflaged, and his desk was hung up in the ceiling in the drill deck part. It was a lot of fun, but our commanding officer, got really in trouble for that, what he did, because he didn't get permission to do anything in the building, which is a government building. But I wish I had pictures to show you because it was really cool. Camouflage walls, sandbags around like the desk area. Like I don't know. We made his desk into sandbags. I think that's what we did. We actually did sandbags and made it into a desk. The sandbags, and we had Hessian. Um, uh, like it was very cool. It was very cool how it was done. Like I said, it looked like a bunker, but it was an office. His office, and when he came back, um, that's what it was. Because my sergeant that was in charge of me was Air Force. That's why they did the Army part, because we were an Army unit, and he was Air Force, the guy, because they Reg Force go all over the place. They don't have to be posted in Air Force postings; they can be anywhere. And so he was an Air Force sergeant, and so for a joke, that's why we did it. My dad used to tell me some funny pranks they used to do in the Navy. He said in the Med Corps there was a lot of idle time, so a lot of pranks went. Yeah, oh, that happened to us too. We did prank, like, well, I wasn't great at pranks, but the big upper people did it. And anyways, it was funny because he was, like I said, Air Force, and they turned it into an Army uh, bunker. So it was good times. Actually, he has phoned me. That sergeant is out in the East Coast. Matter of fact, he is in Newfoundland. The sergeant I'm talking about. He was originally from Newfoundland. He moved down here, and then when he retired, he came back in the reserve in the same unit as a sergeant again. And but then he moved back to the East Coast. So he had the Newfoundland accent. That's how I got to know about it, was through him. Well, somebody else, but him especially, because he had the strong Newfoundland accent. So, but he moved back with his wife, and I think his wife is doing really bad. But he's out in Newfoundland. He had a beautiful house here. Had a beautiful house here near us. But he had phoned me. I think maybe it's been a year. He phoned me every so often to keep in touch with me. Um, and I think it could have been last year, 2 years ago. He phoned me, and he was telling me what's going on with his family. The kids are all down here, and like I said, he keeps in touch with me, not like on a regular basis, but I've been thinking about him. Hopefully, he'll call me to tell me how he's doing, because I haven't heard him for a while. But like his wife was bad shape. He told me last. She has Alzheimer's and that. And he was coming down. And I said, well, next time you come down, come and visit me. Don't, when you come down and see the kids, come on and see me. I think pranks can be very funny if it's done to the right person. If the prank suits the person and it doesn't hurt their feelings or anything, like it doesn't cause any damage, then I think pranks are funny. But when you go do something and if it's mean, that's not funny. Like it has to be funny. The prank has to be funny for me to think it suits the person and they wouldn't get offended. Like Cliff sent me something, but he was talking about the that letter. I don't know where it is, but he said he got bombed. Somebody sent him and he got that sparkly crap all over when he opened the envelope. And for me, he just taped 3 little things on the envelope and said I was bombed on the little letter. So what I'm saying, it has to be funny. It has to suit the person. So it has to, like, if it suits the person and it's a funny prank, I'm all for it. I think it's hilarious. Where somebody's not going to get hurt and they would find it funny, I think that's cool. Wow. I used to do things like put Kool-Aid in my sister's bed sheets. Oh, in the summer, it was hot out. She would get up in the morning and with blue legs. Couldn't wash it off. I got in trouble for that one. Wow, Kool-Aid that one's a rough one because she'd be blue for quite a long time. Wow, Bill. Uh-oh. Your poor sister would want to shoot you, I think. I'd want to shoot you. I woke up with blue legs. I made this big cow. I wired red glowing eyes in it. We put it in the cemetery. Cops, one by one, came to see what the hell it was. We listened on the police scanner. It was hysterical. Well, that's funny. I made this big cow. I wired it ready. I would think that was funny. Did they take it down or no? Or did they find it funny? Another time I crushed up my lifesavers and stuffed them in the shower head. I washed and got sticky. The more she would wash, the more she would get sticky. She still don't know. Just wow. She'd probably shoot you there, Bill, if she found out what you did. Oh, I bet you she would kill it. They were all laughing. No, we ended up taking it out in the morning. Oh my God, I think she would kill me. She probably would. I had some. I had something. They were all laughing. No, we ended up taking it out in the morning. Okay, so the cow part. Okay. That actually would be funny. The cow part's funny. That's hilarious. I might have to come on here at night and do some more of this. And start coming on as much as I can to get this darn thing done. God, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with it. I've been on for 2 hours and look at how much I feel like I didn't do anything. It's like I hardly touched it. Tired of it. Work harder. Work harder on this. At least I organized it better now when I do this diamond painting. Jeez. My sister used to come dump bottles of glitter on the blades of our ceiling. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think my whole family would probably kill her. Glitter. You know, my husband hates glitter. My daughter hates glitter. A lot of the people absolutely hate glitter. I don't have an issue with it, but I'm not sure I would have liked to have it on the ceiling fan and put it all over. Because that stuff will take years to get out. You'll have it all over the house, and you'll find it years later. That's how glitter goes. I would say that's truly a glitter bomb. I don't know if your dog snores, but boy, she was snoring loud. I can hear. She's like having a good sleep, snoring so loud, Lacey. I don't think you can hear her, but boy, she loud. She cut all the wait a minute. She cut all the bottom off our elbow macaroni in the cupboard. Oh no. She cut all the bottom of our elbow macaroni in the cupboard boxes. So did she have glitter in them too? Oh no, they would have fell out. She would have put it down there, and then when you went to take the macaroni, all the stuff would have fell out. Oh my God. Boy, oh boy. I bet you wanted to kill her. I liked writing messages in mirrors with my finger in the hotels. Like I see you, or right behind you, or I'm under the bed when the next person rents the room and showers. Oh my God. I don't know if I would like that. Oh my God. Was your mom and dad. I think Susan would have probably been annoyed by that. Like, I'm not sure I would have found that funny. I think I would have wring her neck. Oh my God. But then again, if you all did it too funny, you got to do that one. Wax crayon is so much better. me get this little section done. Yes. Speaking of mac and cheese, I should make some for supper. Oh, yeah. Every time she comes visiting, she does something. Uh-oh. Well, do you guys find it funny when she does that? If you find it funny, then I can see her keeping on doing it because she just uses her imagination. What next would she prank on? So you guys like it? You, Cindy, and you like her pranks? Oh, okay. So if you guys like it, then that's different. Because it makes you laugh, so that's good. I think if I did that to my mom, I think oh my God, they would not like that. None of them would, because they'd consider it a waste of food. Or we'll go there and steal her lawn decorations. Oh, so you guys do something back to her anyways. Well, I think if you find it funny and you guys have that thing, then that's cool. If the people that you're doing the prank to do it back to, or you guys think it's funny, then I think, hey, that's cool. Gives you a good laugh, and that's good. Who doesn't need a good laugh over that stuff? I just got an email from the company I did the review for, and they want to know if I'm interested in more products. I don't know what to do, if I should keep doing it. Yeah, do it. Do it, Bill. Unless you think you're wrecking your channel, do it. You might do it, and they're sending you free products. Why not? As long as you don't think it's doing any harm to your channel, I would do it. But I prefer picking products that are going to match my channel. But um, I think you should do it. Yeah, you should. Um, like I said, if I got the right thing sent to me, I would do it. I don't have an issue with that. Doesn't you know how to do filming? You do it fast. Do a smart thing. Oh, I bet, Cliff. So yeah, doesn't cost you anything. I mean, doesn't wreck your channel. I got a few things given to me. Like I said, my favorite one that I did was the light. I did the light, and then on this channel I got jewelry. Well, yeah, I made a jewelry I did. So nice seeing the grow light you got. Was a nice one. Yeah, that was my favorite thing I did. And then I got offered again a second grow light, but I wouldn't do it because they were asking too much, which I said before. They wanted me to videotape the growth of something, so grow something from start to finish, and the grow that would have took lots and lots of videos, and I went, I'm not doing that. The other one only asked me for 3, And that's all I did. The 3 that they asked, and it was a piece of cake. And I love the grow light. Well, that one's going to be hard. A 3D printer, that's a pretty expensive machinery. Yeah, it was a Mars light, absolutely, Bill. Printer, a 3D printer's a lot of money. I don't know if they'd be asking a lot if they wanted you to review something. For something, the more expensive it is, the more they're going to want from you. Oh, yeah? So what did you say? I have seen it. I know a bunch of channels that have. Oh, cool. Look for new companies. Some of them give away printers to boost their great sales. Well, that's good. Well, then maybe you could. That's great if you get a printer. That'd be good. They're worth a lot of money. Are you still using your printer? You have a new 3D printer. You doing anything more with it? You were making some stuff in the beginning. Are you still using it? That's for Bill. Bill has a 3D printer. He made stuff. He showed me. Oh, you gave it to a buddy. How come? You don't want to use it anymore? That's an expensive printer. Lost interest. Okay. It is a lot of work to do that. I mean, I don't know if I'd want a printer if I didn't use it a lot. I need just a normal printer. I don't have that. I need just one to print things out. I would be happy with the normal printer. I don't need a 3D printer. I would like a normal one. My TikTok, I get 2 to 3 emails a day for product review. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, Cliff. Gotta go. What is that? Oh, just a few. Yeah, I got it. To do because you had that one with the card. It did really well, so that makes sense. Do something that relating to. You should do something related to a printer or something. Maybe then they'll ask you that. Whatever it takes to do with a printer or something. Maybe you'll get that. Because your video was on car. The car that did well, and that's why they offered. I can see that because you have that one that did really well with your car. There's a cool keychain that I'm thinking about doing. Cool keychain? What's a cool keychain? Okay. Sure. Shoot. I like when it pops. Hopefully I have enough to finish this painting. I'm popping so many. All right, what's next? Let me write the flower. Okay. Yeah. Gosh, this one's hard. I go for a rip on an e-bike here soon. It's so nice out. Yeah, it looks like it's nice out now. It wasn't when I came on here. That's why I came on, because it was going to rain, which is kind of nice, though, that it's nice now. It gives me a chance that as long as it rained enough, I don't have to water my plants today. I kind of look forward to that. I get a day off. Otherwise, I'm out there watering every day. So it's kind of nice if it rains. I won't have to water. Then I'll water tomorrow. I go every day to check my plants and see if I need to water them or not. Because some need it and some have too much water. Bike ride sounds like fun. Okay, where's the long 820? Come on. I'm trying to get this down here. So, shoot. Let's see. Come on, let's get this done. I have to get this section done. The Wander Club. The Wander Club? Okay, let's see. Scarlet variegated pepper. Look that up sometime if you ever get the chance. Okay, I will look at it right now. Actually, I'll do it right now. I'll give myself a break. And I was going to finish these, but I'll do this in a minute because I'm not going to get off until I finish the diamonds. I notice I got a lot over here. I don't want to leave things. But I am so happy that I got it cleaned up here. All right. All right, so let me see. You want me to look up the Wonder Club? Let's see. It's not on YouTube, right? The Wonder Club. It doesn't give me a lot. The Wonder Club. Lecture. Oh, it's Mount Drescher. Oh, it's a keychain. And every time you go certain place, sorry to distract you from shopping, but we wanted to share 10 to 30% off all travel tokens. So you get this keychain, then wherever you travel to, you can buy the little token to where you went. I think that's the perfect keepsake for travel lovers. Collect tokens to every baseball stadium, country, state, national park visited. Well, it's different, I guess. So that is different. Okay. Okay, that looks different. And I'm just going to look up the scarlet variegated plant now. Let's see. I don't know if I'd be interested in it, but it's different. I've had things that I collected before like that. So, yeah, it's different. Okay, scarlet, variegated pepper. Oh, there we go. Came up right here. Oh, I see. Oh, they're not big peppers though. Scarlet variegated pepper. And they're not big. They got red and purple and green. So, but they're not very big pepper. I see that. And the seed, they've got seeds. They're $7.10. They're not exactly cheap. The pepper, but okay, that's interesting. It looks like more of a. I like the stuff like that. It's nice, yeah. So the pepper is kind of unusual. Can you eat them though, or is it just for what they look like? I don't know if you can actually. Can you eat the peppers, or is it just for the looks? Oh, so they have a spice to them too, like a taste to them. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Cliff. Good taste, juicy, and they have a little spice to them, or no? A little mild heat, not bad. Okay, interesting. Well, that looks interesting to grow. I like how you experiment with unusual things or whatever you think they're pretty. I like that. That is cool. That would be something I'd try. I would do that more in the wintertime inside, but peppers are kind of funny thing to grow, but they will grow inside because I've already proved that. I like unusual. Yeah, I think it's cool. The thing that I like about that is that would be something I could do in the wintertime. To grow it in the house in the wintertime was what I would probably do because I'm running out of time outside. So that would be a cool one to try. Maybe I'll have to try something like that in the wintertime. Give me something unusual to try it in the house. But I find that kind of expensive. The seeds are $8. Not a cheap seed. Not cheap at all. So so the plant is growing? I gotta get it. So, Bill, is that plant looking good? Yeah. I tell you what, Nana, I have 20 seeds coming. I will send you a few. Promise to grow one. Oh, of course, I'll grow them all. If you send me anything, Bill, I will not take advantage of that. I will not take advantage of it. I will grow it. I'll tell you, you sent me the seeds, and I'll grow it for sure. And I'll do a live stream, and I'll plant it right in front of everybody on the live stream and tell them that you sent me the seeds. Of course, anything you send me, you want to send me, I will always appreciate it and do it. Oh yeah, 100%. You got my, I promise, and I promise to do it for you. And we'll see it on my live streams, how they're doing. I'll check up on them whenever I do Mrs. Greenthumb live stream. It'll be one of the plants I check on for sure. I haven't given up on. Right now, I was testing my seeds out for. I will send you some cool. I love it. I will try it all. Let's see. I would do it in the house too. I haven't really grown tomatoes in the house, but I will grow it. Whatever I can attempt to grow, I will grow in the house. The thing is, it's got to be able to grow big enough. But I'll put it in a pot and we'll see how it goes. I'll put it in my greenhouse downstairs if I have to. Yeah, I'll grow it all. I'll grow all of it. I have fun and we'll see how it goes. I test, like I said, I tested my seeds, so I'm very happy about the flower seeds that I got work. And the rhubarb seeds, it looks like they're coming up, so I'm happy about that. I want to test my seeds out to make sure they grow before I do anything with them, because I don't want to hand send people seeds that I didn't see if they. Son of a gun! See how I flipped that again? All right. Yeah, I don't want to send anything that I know might not work. I wouldn't like that. So anything that's unusual and you want to send me, I would love it. I would appreciate that. And I will, like I said, all that stuff I'll do right on the live stream. I'll do the gardening part of it, and then we'll check up on them and see how things are going. I have some Berkeley tie-dye tomato you would like. Oh, cool. I try everything. I try it for what it looks like, but I'm going to eat it too. I want to grow things to eat too when it's a vegetable. So, oh. Yeah, all that stuff. Did it grow for you? All the stuff you're telling me about, did it work for you? You know what my ultimate plant? You have the spoon tomato before, right? Yeah, they did. Yeah, I was going to send you some seeds. I don't have any seeds right now because I didn't keep them. I was supposed to keep my seeds, and so now I'm growing the ones that the volunteer seeds are all over the place. I'm trying to put them in pots, and they're all over. I'm trying to grow them so I have seeds for next year. The teaspoon tomatoes are excellent. It's the most. I went on and on about it because that's how cool I thought. I had friends eat them. Like anybody want to try tomato, they came in and just helped themselves to the tomatoes in the backyard. They're nice looking. It's a nice looking tomato plant with all these cute little tiny tomatoes. It's my favorite. Actually, I'd say of all the tomatoes, a teaspoon tomato plant is my favorite plant so far. Whether they make it to maturity, but we will see. Well, I haven't grown. You know that I've grown lettuce indoors and different things. Tomato from the beginning to the end. I have never grown it full term in my house ever. But hey, it's kind of a cool challenge to see if it works. So I would do it. Let's see if I can. I'll leave it in my window. But if I had to put it when it gets too big in a bigger container, I might have to put it downstairs. But I'll leave it upstairs until I can afford to keep it. Have you grown tomato inside? Yeah. But they did well? Did you actually get tomatoes from it? And but not the big tomatoes. Yeah. Okay. Well, I like to try it too. I want to go buy. Oh, Mom bought that or?
Yeah. Well, she had to use her card once, so.
I'll tell her thank you. I'm gonna. Thanks. I'll hold that in a minute. Yeah, I noticed Lacey woke up. They brought me a sandwich from Tim Hortons, and Lacey's wide awake now. Hi. He said hi, but he left already. I would have said hi for you, but he left. He's in and out. You know, he has some hearing issues. With Trucker Man, what's going on with him is I knew he had hearing issues because he's very loud, and he has a TV loud, and I always say turn the TV down. And so I was bugging him and bugging him and bugging him. What is it? No offense, but what is it about men? They're so freaking stubborn. I said, you got to get your hearing test. I have been bugging him for years to get it tested. Finally, I held his hand in my doctor's office. I went to the specialist. I went to the specialist with him, and sure enough, he has to have hearing aids. And I knew, I felt that he needed them because his mom had them, his dad had them, plus the way he has to leave the TV loud, extremely loud, or talks really loud, it had to do with his hearing. So matter of fact, we're going tomorrow to the specialist. They have them in, they're ready to put on them. And out for a joke, all of us want to go. I don't know if my daughter's going to do it, but we all want to talk extremely loud. And we want to show him for all the years how long I've been listening to him scream at me and put the TV full blast. Uh, yeah, it does suck for him, but I think he's okay. He's handling it really well, honestly, Bill. The hearing aid blends in with his ears, so I don't even know if you're going to notice him that like I said, get one that's not noticed. Like you like he picked his own hearing aid. And so I think for a joke, though, tell me if I'm wrong. My mom, my daughter, we all want to sit there and talk extremely loud how he was talking to us. I'm going to turn up the TV as loud as he had it. And I'm going to see now to see how he'll hear what we dealt with all these years to see what do you think? Is that too mean? But all these years that he screamed at me and yelled on the TV, and I'm going, turn the TV down. It's too loud. Because he has it so loud that I could hear it upstairs in the back room, and it's loud how he has to hear it. Yeah, well, he does. He just says turn me down. That's right. So it's not a big deal. But I still think it's funny. He should hear how we had to listen to him, how loud it was. And the only reason I'm doing that, Bill, is the fact is it took me years and years to finally get him to a specialist because he didn't go. I had to literally bring him to the doctor. And then she sent him to a specialist. And you know what? The last time she has down there that he went to a doctor was 11 years ago. And she was like, she didn't give him total heck, but years ago. You're not a poor guy. My God, I wish people would understand how loud he was talking and screaming at you. Yeah, he's really loud. It gives me a headache. Like he actually gives me a headache when he'll talk. His octave's extremely high, really, really loud. And I know we can't help it. I felt bad for him too. When I found out that he can have ear stress, like hearing stress, if he doesn't hear, it's not good for him either to the TV, like when he has to lower the TV so he can hear it, that he's stressing himself out. It's not a good thing. So this is the best for him. I mean, I'm happy. I don't have to have them, but I guess if I really needed them, I would get them. So I'd rather hear things. And like you said, if he doesn't like me yelling at him, he just has to turn it off. So he has it set now. He can go, okay, I'll turn them off. I think it's going to be good for him. He'll finally be able to hear things. Like he would always go, "What'd you say? What? What are you mumbling?" And he'd say it all the time, especially to me. But maybe I do mumble sometimes. So I think in his case, I think he's gonna like him. I think he's gonna deal with them well. I think he's gonna like that he can finally hear everything. When people talk, he doesn't have to keep on asking what somebody said. He's gonna like it. I hope. I mean, I think he's a good sport about it. But it was like giving you know, I don't know if my hearing is like super sensitive or something, but when he talked, it would go to my head and I would have like it almost gives me a headache because he talks so loud and it was hurting my hearing. Ah, yeah, no problem. You go let the dogs out. I'm gonna finish this part and Bill. You know what? I should get my booty. I gotta go do some stuff. I gotta make my bed and go outside and check on my plants. So I gotta get going pretty soon. Anyways, I'm gonna finish these, and I don't know. I might come on tonight, or I might come on at night because sometimes I see different people at night, and then we can yap with each other. But thank you very much, Bill, for keeping me company, and thank you too, Cliff, and everybody else. Just came in for a little bit, and I think Mike came in for a little bit. So yeah, it was. I appreciated that when somebody have somebody to talk to. It's nice. It makes the time go by a lot faster. So thank you very much. You go let the dogs out. I totally get that too. I'd get off if I saw Lacey was bugging me. I'd be off here too. Got to take care of the family, and the family consists of your little four-legged animals too. So, and with you, Cliff, if you're still listening to me, I will. It's one of my top things is to do that journal when I'm done this painting. I want to. It's on my list of doing the journal without a leather. I just want to make it more masculine looking. I just don't know if I want to put writing pages or how I'm going to do this. I mean, I need a man's point of view on that. Well, I want a man's point of view of what you consider like a male guy would use as a journal. I mean, I'll ask my husband too when I do it. Like, I mean, he won't use a journal anyways, but the point is, does it look masculine enough? That's what I'm aiming for. It's hard to do, believe it or not. It's very hard for us women that are crafters to do something that looks masculine. It's not easy task because most of the stuff looks feminine to me. So to me, that's a challenge to do something that looks more masculine. Like where a guy would, if he likes journals, he would use it because it looks cool. So I have to think about how I want to do that, but that's probably the next task. As soon as I get this diamond painting done, I'm going to do that journal. And then I have to finish the other journal. Oh yeah, that's a good, yeah, but would you, I like that idea. That's cool actually. But would you, because I could add steampunk keys and all that to it too. But what I'm going to say is, would you think, does steampunk look masculine to you though? Would you think that that would look, I like that idea. The steampunk's a cool idea actually, Cliff. But you think that that would be, would look kind of I keep picturing right now to do it with a belt. So the belt reminds me of masculinity. And actually steampunk is, I never knew if steampunk was masculine or not. I don't know. Women like steampunk too. So I'm just wondering, does that look masculine or not? Leather and brass is fairly masculine. Okay, brass. But I don't have any brass. Well, I'm going to go over this with you. When I go to do this, I will seek your since you're the one who gave me the leather, Nana, I'm going to be showing what I plan on doing, and then you tell me what you think. I don't have brass, but I don't know. Well, I'll show you what I got after. I'll show you what I'm thinking of doing later. I don't have it started yet. That's going to come after this diamond painting. When I start to finish this diamond painting up, then I'll start thinking more deeply on how I'm going to do that journal. So that'll be the next thing I want to do. And I would like to make it look very cool. I don't know. I could make it like an artist journal. Like meaning I could use different paper. I could actually do it where I use, I have three kinds of paper. I do the normal kind of journal, lined paper journal. I can do an art journal, meaning, where's my paper? I don't know how much I have left, but I have, and then I could do, just trying to think of the type of paper I have. And I feel like I should do a different paper. Yeah, no, brass key. I got all that stuff for, I know I have steampunk. Did you remember when I did a steampunk journal? Did you see that clip from a long time ago? I don't know if you were with me. I have it up there. And if you say you haven't seen it, I will show you that at a later date. It's in this room, in my craft room. Did you see the steampunk? Yeah, okay, you saw this one I did before. Okay. So that was done in, I think, the blue tones. We'll see. I want it, like I said, I seen it. Okay, you've seen it. All right. So I'll think of steampunk leather. I don't know if I'm totally set on the steampunk yet, but it does give me like. Do you think steampunk is masculine though? Like, if you, I don't think you use journals, and I think you want to make them to sell, but if you used a journal, would a steampunk journal be good? Or first of all, do you like journals for yourself? I don't think you did, but Cliff, I don't know you that well. Do you like journals? I know you want to make one, but I want to know, do you actually like journals? Do you like journals? That's what I want to know. Oh. I just want to make one. I just want to make one. Okay. All right. Sounds good to me. Well, we're gonna make different. I'm gonna make different ones after. I like journals, anyways. I think I'm going to do a Harry Potter one too. I think just for my escape room, I could do a journal for that too. But the leather one is the only thing I have issues. I think I have to use E6000 glue. I'm gonna try my normal glue, but it's gonna be interesting because I've never, like I told you, worked with leather, and I don't know if leather would bind to my stuff that well. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. When I'll pick some ideas of how I want to design this. I can actually draft it out. I'm a terrible artist, but I do draft my ideas out on paper. It might not look good to you, but I at least understand what I'm doing, and so I might. What size do you think is a good size? What size? Do you have an idea of a size you'd like, or no? Because you were asking me, but what size would you like? And do you have any chipboard or anything like that? Like I told you, I would rather, you could do cardboard, but I think if you're going to use leather, you're going to make a nice quality one. You're not going to make it cheap. And I don't think using cereal boxes is what I would do for leather. I'm going to use the good stuff. I'm using my chipboard I have, and I'm going to make a nice one out of chipboard. I got to see what size would be cool. I would have liked it to lock, but I don't know if I can manage that. I could see myself. I kind of see it looking. It's not like a diary, but not. And I've never done this before, so I don't even know if I could find what I want to do. But I would like where the book could clip with a lock. Like, you have the binding around it. And it has the leather on one side and the bottom, and then you actually literally close it with a lock. That's what I thought would be kind of cool, but I don't know if I even have anything like that. I have to look around what I have. But one that's got a lock on it would be kind of cool. That's interesting. I like that idea. I have to look around and see what I can do. That would, because see, you realize I could do leather is just, I've never worked with it, and I don't want to wreck it, so I have to be cautious of what I put on it. Let's see, if this was a vinyl or something else, then I wouldn't care, because I could work with vinyl, and whether I wreck it or not, it wouldn't matter to me. But because I could use I'm trying to think of, like, when I was looking at different books, which I might use my clay, and I could do some clay things to make that Harry Potter book come alive. I could actually use clay and make teeth and different things for a Harry Potter look. Aviation is very cool. I have to think about that, Cliff. I'll look around and see what an aviation book. That's actually cool. I never did aviation before, like the old Red Baron type thing. I gotta look. Matter of fact, you're giving me goosebumps, so I really like that idea. I can tell. I wouldn't be going like, "Oh, this is a really good idea." I just don't want to forget. Cliff, will you remind me to what we're talking about in case I forget? I like the idea. I have to look things up to see if people ever made any aviation books, which they probably did. I like the idea. Just remind me if I forget what my plans were. I think the aviation thing is actually a very cool idea. I like it. I like that a lot. That would be kind of cool to do. I just got to remember that we spoke on aviation, and I'll do my research. Yeah, like the right burst. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I got to look at to get my brain on that idea of how to do it. But I have not. That's like a challenge to me, and I absolutely love challenges in the craft world. I love it. Can I do this? And this is going to be fun. I have to look around. I love the idea. I just got to find. I don't know if I have anything. I'd have to order pieces. I think because I don't know if I have the right pieces to it. The aviation, I don't know. Or can I make pieces? I can make stuff out of clay. I'm just worried about attaching it to leather. I just, like I said, I don't want to wreck the leather. I don't want to do all that work and wreck certain pieces on it. I would not want to do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Because, like I said, I can do stuff. Clay is really your friend to build things and make it look 3D on the front cover with clay. Nice. You know, with that leather, you can make the surface raised. You're talking because it's a soft leather, right? But I don't think I don't see that. I think that's what you're talking about. I don't want to wrap something in the leather over top of it. I really like the idea of making it like a solid, flat leather book. I just want to do something different with it. I just want to wrap the nice leather nice and smooth on a nice size. I don't know what size. I'm going to start talking to you. Well, I'm going to put notes down with you, Cliff, when I talk to you. And like what size you think's good. I think I did normally. I have to watch the size of paper you use because then you need to bind paper that's going to equal the size. You can emboss. Well, embossing's cool too. I don't know. I wouldn't want to just emboss it. I have to figure out because you can actually probably heat it up and everything. I just don't want to wreck your leather, so I will have to experiment. This is what I think I would want to do. I would start out. I need to know the size. I'll do the cover first, so I can see the cover, the size, the outer size, and then once that's done, if there's any spare leather, I can kind of fool around with the leather, doing embossing on it, see if that would work. Because I would not do it on the original one unless I know it works. I never embossed on leather yet. 8 by 10. Okay, so I don't need an 8 by 10. I mean, 8 by 10 is like a photo book, and I don't think I need it. But that's great. So I think what we'll do is, I got to look at and how thick. How thick? Let's do this together, Cliff. I like my normal standard size. I think I like about either 5 or 6 by 7. The length is 7 because I got to match the paper to fit inside. So the paper has to be within that same length or it's going to look ridiculous. Okay. I just found out my banana plant is sending out oh, that's great. That's good for you. That's awesome to hear that, Bill. Okay, I found and you said don't heat leather to shape, you wet it. Okay. Well, if I wet it and it's on chipboard, you can't really do that because then you're going to wet the chipboard and wreck the chipboard. So that's the fun part of that. And you can wet the leather to shape it, but you can't wet the chipboard to shape it. So I have to take in consideration that. But I am dampen it because if you dampen it, you'll wreck the chipboard underneath it when I go to do it. I think it's fine. I was looking at it. And I'm just going to use it as it is. And like I said, I got to set what kind of book do I want? Do I want it thinner? Do I want it thicker? I think vinyl you heat. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So I think I want it like this, like a thin, what's the binding? I got to find a right binding. I don't know. I want you to tell me what you think, Cliff. Like what size you think would be a good size book, like the width, the height, and then the I can't even say it's not binding, but well, I can't think of the why can't I think of the name of the damn thing? The width, the height, and the width, like the width of it, how wide to make the book. I think when it's leather, it looks funny when it's too big. So if I did a 1-inch seam binding, like the 1-inch would be kind of cool because it'd be kind of more narrow. 1 to 2 inch wide. Yeah, I think 2 inches is kind of, I'll show you. 2 inches is pretty wide. I almost think that's too wide. Matter of fact, since we're doing this, I'm going to grab something and I'll show you one of the books that I did. Now, ignore what it looks like because you know this is not the book, but this, I'm going to give you measurements to show you this size book. And I think this is closer to the kind of, well, this is too long. I don't like the length of it. Where's my, I have a measuring tape somewhere. Yeah. I'm going to measure it and show you what I'm talking about. All right. This is way too long though. I don't like the length of this. All right. So if we go, oh, let's see, because you can see it right now. Here, I'm going to move it up. See, this is too wide. And look how wide this is. This is, see, I think that's way too wide. This is almost 8 3/4 wide. So I don't like the height for a leather binder. I would go less than that. And this is the width I like. I've seen leather bound Bibles. They look, yeah, the smaller size. And then you got this. Well, I got a Bible. I'll show you how big that is. And then this is, well, this is just over 1 inch. This is about 1.5 inches. So this is 1.5 inches, which I don't mind that. 1.5 inches looks pretty nice. The height, even the height's not bad. It's, let's see. Well, it's 9. I just have to worry about the paper fitting in, but this is, so 9 looks good. I will get a Bible. I have my Bible here, and I'm going to measure that Bible. I'll be right back and see what that looks like. You know what, Cliff? That's actually a nice size, but mine's going to be hardcover. But that is really, this is here, right here. Here's my Bible. And, all right, let's see. I'm going to measure this. This actually is nice. This is right what I like. I like this side. This is about a 5.5, a little less than 5.5 wide, which is pretty good. And then it's the length. Let's see. The length is 8.5. So 5.5 and 8.5 is pretty nice. I just have to make sure the paper works. And the width of this, I bet you it's 1 inch. And it is. Well, it's a little over 1 inch. When they printed the Bible upside, oh, they printed that Bible upside down, huh? No, I'm just measuring it. Would you like it this way, like that? That look better. All right, so this looks like it's 1 inch. I have to start taking notes here. Here's my pad. I made this for somebody, but it didn't come back to my channel, so I'm going to use it. All right. So let's see. We're going to call this. You're so funny. I'm going to call this, we'll call it Cliff's Journal, just so I know what I'm talking about. Journal. Okay. So I like the size of the Bible. It's actually a nice size book. So I think it's what did I say? 5.5. It's 5 1/4. I'm going to do 5.5. But I think it was 8.5. I might have to change this the amount, but I think it looks good. By 8.5. And I think this is 1 inch. If I cut 1 inch, then it's going to be bigger than 1 inch by the time I put the whole book together. So I think, yeah, 1 inch is probably perfect. By seam is 1 inch. All right. There, I think I got this. This is a nice size book. I think this will be good. Let's see if your leather fits it right too. All right, so that's it. And if I did that, I think it gave me more than enough. All right. So there's the leather. We're going a little deeper. Yeah. Oh, Cliff, that's going to be a perfect size. What do you think? He's being funny. That looks like a good size. Yeah, I love it. That's going to be a good size. I like it. It's perfect. Okay. Thank you, Holy Bible. You gave me the right idea. All right. A lot of shit to put away after I'm done here. All right. Whew. Cliff's journal, 5.5 by 8.5. All right, it's the seams. And then I'll start decorating, like, because this is my kind of what I do. I kind of dropped a book. Right. And there would be my seams. That's as good as my picture is. Now I got to figure out, and this would be the leather. So it'll be simple on the outside, and then I got to figure out, but I just keep thinking of some kind of lock. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But you said nautical. Or no, what did you say you thought was cool? It's not nautical. Hang on a minute. See how God works. You're so cute. Where did you say? I liked what you said. Let's look at your design. I got to go back and find what you said. Where'd you go? You make the surface raised. No. Where did you remember what we were just talking about? That's why I told you I got to write it. Aviation. Yes. Okay. Thanks. All right. Aviation is what I need to know. And then I don't know. That actually sounds really cool to do the aviation journal. I don't know what I'm going to do, how to decorate it or anything, but that's the cover. And then we'll work on how I can decorate it after too. You don't like nautical? Okay. No, aviation is good. I like all of it. So I don't care if I do nautical. I like nautical. I like aviation. I like everything. So I have never not wanted any kind. I work with everything, all of it. So it doesn't bother me which one I do. I'm going to put all my books away though when I'm talking to you guys. I still got to work on my mother's book. There's mine. I got my granddaughter's. There's, I got this one go here. All right, I got my friend's granddaughter's book I got to work on, and my mom's, and then I got to work on my niece's, and then I will be done this stuff what I'm working on. Oh, so you got nautical you got sick of it. I like it all. I like everything, Cliff. Whether I put it as a decoration permanently in my house, not necessarily, but I do like all that stuff. I like punk rock or steampunk. I mean, any kind of design. I like it all. Because it means it's a wide variety of things how you can decorate things. You don't have to be as simple as one way. Unless you really like it. But I like it all. All. Shoot, so drop the string. Alright. Trying to put it away before I get off here. Okay. So we have that started, which I'll put it right there. All right. So, when you say aviation, what do you think? I know aviation's planes, but I don't know if I'm going to put a plane on the front. But watch this. This is my definition. How a plane's going to be. That is my plane. See, that's my artist ability. That's a plane. When you think of aviation, what do you think of? What do you think of you, Bill? You still there? Tell me what you guys think of when you think aviation. What do you think? I think of planes. You think of pilots, but I don't care about that. Signs. Yeah, I got planes. Look up Red Baron. Yeah, I know the Red Baron, who that is. I'll put Red Baron because I don't know who that is. Things that fly. There's like symbols of aviation signs too that I need to look up because if you do, if I embroidered a symbol or something, that's an aviation sign. I could do that too. And I will definitely look up. I know who the Red Baron is. That's the original flyer, old time aviation, not modern. Okay. Old time aviation. Okay. Amelia Earhart. Yeah, I definitely know her. The first woman pilot. Yeah, I definitely know who Amelia Earhart is. Actually, my husband might like this too. He will definitely, he loves aviation and all that. So this would be kind of cool. I think he'll like this when I get this done, this book. I got to look up. I don't have any like charms or anything related to aviation at all. Nothing. Like um, if I did the other one, now I have hooks and I got all kinds of stuff to do with nautical, but I don't have anything. Aviation is something new to me, so I have to look up things that I like to do with it. I need colors. I think the Red Baron obviously has red colors. I mean, that's what I mean. That's my next thing. When you think aviation, what do you think of colors? Oh, to match the brown. And do we think metal? This is all notes for me. Okay, yeah. What would you think would be when we do aviation? What color is it? More like brass still? I don't know. I have to look at. I want to know colors to go with aviation. What colors they used, um, and the metals. What kind of metal they use? I'm gonna have to do research on this because I don't know exactly. I have to see symbols and signs. I do before I do anything like this. I'll be looking up what they consider the old aviation and what they used, and I put my heart and soul into this book. We'll see what it looks like when we're done. Sophie, we put colors. Maltese cross. Okay. That's good. Maltese cross. What else you got for me? What else? I'm gonna bug you, Cliff, along the way. I'll pull this out, and every time we talk, I'm gonna say what else can I add to this. I wouldn't even mind putting on this. I would like to put something here, like I don't know if it's writing or what, but I like to put something right here in that side. If I find the right thing, I'm gonna add something to that. Not a whole lot, but I could even put aviation if I wanted to, and put the aviation on the side of the book if I want. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, but like aviation. Um, what's that? Stick and canvas planes. Stick. Okay, stick and canvas planes. All right. This should be really fun. Very fun. I want it to look really classy though. Oh, the Zeppelin. Oh yeah, Zeppelin's cool. That could be put. Some of this stuff could go on pages too, Cliff. Like I could take some of the Cross or Zeppelin, and I don't have a printer, but if I can figure out how to print some of this stuff, some of this really cool stuff could be added to pages inside the book. They don't have to all be on the cover, but they could be symbols on a page. Would be really cool too. A Zeppelin page, you have a picture of a Zeppelin on it. Um, Maltese cross, just different things could be internally in the journal. I still don't know how I'm gonna what I want on the cover part, but we'll see. Hmm. What you got? Oh, you got the Wright brothers too. Great brothers. All right. This is going to be a very cool journal. If I get it to look like, I don't have a visual yet. It'll come to me, but when I visualize it, it should be very cool looking. It'll be a very unique one that I've never done before, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. It's just added to my journals of what I've made before. So this is going to be cool. Well, I'm going to put that away now. But Cliff, I will talk to you later. I'll grab it every so often when I'm doing this diamond painting. And if you think of something to add to it, to give me some ideas, I will definitely go for it. I think I'm going to leave you, though. I'm going to shut this off and get going. I might be on tonight. I don't know. I haven't gotten any work done, so I got to get my butt going. Physical labor. There it is. That's what I've done so far. Really doesn't even show up that good of a design right now. Really, it doesn't. I don't know. I'm not impressed with what it looks like. Hopefully something will take off and then I'll see it looks better. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for keeping me company. I'm going to get going, put all my mess away, and then I'm going to come back and I will, I might tonight or one of the nights I'm coming back on to do some more on this. So I have to thank you guys. Thanks, Cliff. I'm looking forward to doing this journal. It's going to be a lot of fun. I like challenges, and it's going to be a fun challenge. I might have to order a few things. I'm thinking pieces I don't have, or I have to print some stuff out, but it's going to be cool. Yep. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you soon. Like I said, maybe at night. I don't know yet. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you so much.